Hello! Welcome to Blackwater. Good friends telling better stories.
So present.
I'm present. The present is a present from the present. Okay, team? We're in the moment. We're connected. Look me in the eye and be present with me. Yes.
I had eye contact.
Yeah.
I get in and I realize, I hate eye contact.
Goes a long way. Connect. We're gonna do some stuff tonight, team. We're gonna do some stuff. We don't know what it is, because all of this is make-believe. It's all made up in the moment. We don't have scripts. We don't have scripts that we follow.
I'm gonna take that over and do.
We should have scripts.
We should have scripts.
We should maybe have scripts.
We should have scripts. I forgot scripts today. I do have a script, and it's
The
just my
announcements are
announcements.
improvised every time.
They are not so deeply unimprovised. I'm going to acknowledge that we are streaming tonight from the traditional, ancestral, and unceded territories of the Coast Salish, Stolo, Semiamu, Kwantlen, Sawasin, and Musqueam First Nations, while our characters play in a world that Tim has created. We are honored to live, work, and play on these lands tonight. A huge thank you to our sponsors and partners. We're proud to be sponsored by Sirenscape because epic games require epic sound. We are also using Epidemic Sound for this campaign as well. Our Campaign 2 mini-sponsor is MTM Printworks. We're also grateful to our campaign artist, Tiana Kovacevic, and our dice patron, Familiar Dice. All of those commands are up in the chat. Our mods will throw them up for you. As well, our thank yous to always to the wonderful folks from QuestKeep. We have Roz and Trevor in the studio this evening, keeping us on the technical rails, so thank you for that. Additionally, Campaign 2 has its home over on the QuestKeep YouTube page, so head on over there. You can type !YouTube and !QuestKeep to find the commands and all of the links to all of that good TTRPG content. Some very brief programming updates. Episode 38 dropped on the podcast today. I was going to throw it to Jess to talk about our Patreon, but Jess isn't here.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a fine idea. I call that a micro expression.
We have a Patreon. It's amazing. There's a lot of extra content there. And you can subscribe for free. You get access to some cool stuff. You get access to one chat water a month. And it's totally free. So why...
Go ahead.
And the first arc of Godkiller.
And the first So, what are you doing? If you're not in the Patreon, it literally is costing you nothing.
Also,
just go do it.
I wanted to just throw out there for people, if you don't have to join the Patreon, you should, but you don't have to. But you can also come to our Discord. Our
Yeah.
Discord is absolutely fantastic.
Poppin'.
It's got a
so
book
fun.
club now.
Got a book club now.
Book club's intense this month, though, I will
Book
say.
club is intense this month. We're not going to pick such an intense book for the next one. When there's a chapter in the book that you have to message the book club about like, hey guys, maybe don't read that chapter. I'll just give you a summary.
Oh wow, that's very intense.
We'll talk about it afterwards.
Book went too hard.
Come check it out in the Discord. I'll tell you all about
We'll talk
the book
about
you
it
should
in
read.
chat.
You'll get the
summary.
Reader's Digest version of that chapter.
Truly, though, our Discord is a really wonderful place. It's a fantastic community. There's a looking for games chat. There's a looking for players chat. There's stuff about dice and character creation and world building. And if you want to ask any of us a question, that is a fantastic place to do it. Also, if you're on Patreon, you can link your Patreon to a patrons exclusive Discord channel where I drop a lot of things that I release like 2 weeks later to everybody else. It's one of my favorite places on our Discord. So speaking of Patreon and speaking of things that I'm very excited about, we are 4 days away from the premiere of Godkiller. Godkiller Oblivion drops on Friday at noon Pacific Standard Time on Patreon. Please go over there right now. You can type !Patreon or !Godkiller in the chat to go follow those links over there. The trailer dropped on November 10th, and we have had some fantastic feedback about it so far. And I, as I've been saying for the last couple weeks, I'm very excited to drop this series. It's an 11-part podcast. It originally was going to be 3 episodes, and then I was like, but I like this way more.
Can I just tell them?
That's every show that we've ever done.
Yeah, no, but the best part was the first time Emma was like, we're gonna do your first episode, and I was like, cool, and she's like, yeah. I was like, how long should I plan to set aside? She's like, oh, 3 hours. I'm like, there's just 2 of us. You know how much talking I have to do if there's just 2 of us for 3 hours? That's a lot of talking.
Do you know how much planning I have to do if it's just 2 of us in 3 hours?
But
It's so much.
So Weird West became a miniseries. Raging Bulls miniseries.
Brothers Grimm.
Miniseries.
Campaign 1 was a one-shot.
You know what? Yeah.
On brand.
It's rooted. It started in roots.
Yes.
Yeah. We get it honestly.
And I know all of you are very excited because you know, and we've been having a lot of questions about, but Godkiller is a duet, and there are 3 people on cast. So why is that the case?
Loser?
And why is that the case? You're going to have to go listen to the series to find out. As I said, the entire first arc, which is 3 episodes, will be up on Patreon. They're going to be released weekly. And then after that, they will be at the Knucklebone tier and above, which is very exciting. Christian and Yanis have really just blown me away with it. I was scoring part of an episode this afternoon, and I made myself cry because of scoring it. It's beautiful, and I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud of the work that they've put in, and I'm very proud of the story we were able to tell together. And I mean, I'm gonna go and say it outright because I believe it's the best thing I've ever done in the TTRPG space, and I just want everybody else to hear it. So I'm very excited.
And here's the thing, if you're a fan of the Phantom of the Opera, all of I ask of you, beautiful duet, but the final confrontation, an awesome triet. Triets are better. It's just factual.
Thruple.
Is that
I prefer
the
the
word?
term
The
thruple.
triet?
Yeah, it's a triet.
Yeah, 3
Cool. I learned something today.
That's so good.
I'm just saying it confidently.
You know singing though. Sorry.
This is so no, you're good.
Triad.
If Yanis, I would love you to tell me if you could give me a couple words to describe the first arc.
The first arc.
Yeah, there are 3 arcs and then a finale. So what is?
You've got
what are
8
some-
words.
8 words. Okay.
8 words.
Oh my goodness.
No, that's 3.
Oh my goodness.
This is a
5 to
sending
go.
spell.
Oh.
No, seriously.
You're out. You were here first.
The way I would describe it is the first arc is really about one of the characters losing what makes him human, and the other character finding what makes him human.
Yeah.
Thumbs.
And it comes down to a singular choice that they both make very, very differently.
Yes, 100%. Yeah, that's a fantastic summation of it. Yeah, it's amazing. We have art that you've seen already of Inanis and Plenus, the 2 characters in this campaign, done by Mishi. She was incredible to work with. You can find her at Mishi Art on Twitter. I'm highly obsessed with all of her art. She draws comic books for a living, so I was so stoked to be able to get in on her commissions list.
I haven't been able to listen to it yet. But you should send it to me. But to hear it from these 2, it kind of sounds like the TTRPG version of sliding doors, where it's what could,
Yeah.
branching pathways and
Yeah.
stuff. It sounds really cool.
Trippy to play.
It is trippy to
Even
play.
trippier to, I guess, I would imagine, to GM.
It was a feat and a half. I know what as well. We're going to try and arrange some opportunities for some talkbacks, probably some midways throughout the series. Whether that's just myself and Yanis, but we'll try and coordinate with Christian's schedule. At least once the full series out, we're going to do a talkback together. So if you have questions about the series as you come through the series, please post them in our Discord or on Patreon itself, or in our patrons only Discord as well. So
Join our Discord.
join our Discord. It's
the
so
Patreon.
soon I can taste it. So please come join and come watch this beautiful thing. Okay, which brings me to another very exciting announcement before our dedicated
soon that we
sponsor
can taste it.
for the evening is we are going to be going to PAX.
Axe Unplugged, baby!
So it's going to be myself and Adam and Yanis and Jess. We are heading to PAX. We're going to Philadelphia. This is very exciting. I know I'm on a couple panels. We're going to be all around the con. We're going to be filming some stuff, doing some content there. So please, if you see us around the con, we'll be wearing our Blackwater shirts. We do have stickers. I will have PAX exclusive stickers for you. We're truly in our Barbie era with the stickers. So come get stickers from us and come say hi if you see us. And yeah, it's going to be such a fun weekend. I've never been to Philly before.
I have never been to Philadelphia.
No.
I've been to Philadelphia.
I've
It was good.
also never been to a really big con before.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a case of the convention uncomfies because that's a lot of people.
It
and
is a lot of
it's-
people.
I don't like people.
Tell them that.
Don't tell them that.
It's an inside thought.
Dude, even Fan Expo, I'm like, this is too many people.
Our adorable local con. here.
Yes, we love our local cons. So yeah, if you see us around the convention, whether we're on a panel or performing, or if you even just see us walking the floor, please come say hi.
Bring them a cheesesteak.
Unless I'm in the corner crying, then you just gotta give me.
You can come say hi to
Yeah,
me
read-
while
read-
Adam's
read the
crying.
room.
Yeah. Amazing. So yeah, we will have more details
t-shirt
across
thing.
socials over the next week. We will also be taking, I believe it's December 2nd. 4th. Yeah, the 4th. We're taking December 4th off because most of us will be at PAX, so we will not be streaming that evening, but we will be back the week after that. And we're also just trying to figure out our holiday dates as well for what weeks we are taking off. And you're going to be
All
gone.
of them.
For you, yes.
All of them that I am
You'll be
taking
gone
off.
PAX
Adam is
onwards.
away.
Yeah. PAX
I'll be
is-
back. Don't worry.
I think that
PAX is my leaving date. And then
then-
I'm gone until a long time.
until a long time.
Won't kill your boy while we're
You can, he's died before, he'll come back.
No, I have a
Not
vested,
this time.
I now have a vested interest in keeping Esper alive. Okay, so this brings us to our dedicated sponsor for the evening.
Yeah.
And the month!
And the month, World Anvil. World Anvil is an incredible all-in-one software for tabletop gamers, fantasy novelists, and anyone who loves creative world building. It's not just one tool, it is 3 tools built in together. There's a whole world building suite, an RPG campaign manager, and a novel writing and publishing tool. It includes a digital GM screen, 45 different RPG systems that you can integrate right into the Forge that you're working with, and a really robust library of a bunch of character sheets and stat blocks. I have been loving World Anvil this month, doing my best to integrate a bunch of stuff for Godkiller, and I like it so much that I actually might start using it for like novels and stuff and the fiction that I write, which is really cool. I'm very excited about that kind of stuff. But you've heard enough about me.
I was gonna whisper the same thing to you.
What?
We can't talk about this.
We can't
joke.
talk about it. We can't make this.
Once we roll that clip, we can.
Oh,
Yeah, we all there.
I tried to do it in a small, non-disruptive way.
we got there.
It cost me
But I really wanted to throw it to the rest of you guys. What do you love about World Anvil as you've been looking over it for the last couple
I will start, so none of you can take what I like. I really like that you can link, like when you make an article, you can link to other articles that you've already written within.
Son of a bitch.
It's funny because I was thinking of changing to that one from what I already had.
Oh, it's such a good feature.
It's fucking
so
cool.
good.
You can expound upon.
I will. Let me.
I'll set the foundation. It's just you can hyperlink to other articles you've written.
good.
Sean, please.
Look, so I don't know. Look, if you're like me, you've just got one fucking chaotic ass Google Doc, and you're like, oh shit, how do I find this niche thing that like multiple people interact with? I guess I'll just fucking scroll through my own bullshit for 8 minutes versus just being able to like create an interlocking web of lore that you're like, oh, this links to that, and you can just make
It
it.
operates like a wiki where you're
Yeah.
like, oh, so
Where you are king,
Yeah,
like-
like they're related to this person. Who's this person? You click it and you get the article
You
that
can
you
really
wrote
fall
about
down a
that
hole.
person. Like, yeah,
You can really quickly
It's
fall
like,
down
If,
a
if
hole.
you're anything like me, sometimes when you're doing the lore creation,
Yeah.
you start making some real niche shit that like you don't know how it'll be relevant later, or you
Or-
forget that you did it. Have a little
Or
link.
you're sometimes like me and you make up lore while you're playing the game, and then you're
You have
like,
to go back
wait,
and put it in your
who was this person that I just put into the world and exists now? And it's so good to just be like, you write it after the session, it's got a link to itself. Like, yeah, it's a great feature.
And then it just always exists.
Speaking of which, Adam, what do you love?
The timeline feature, because I like to go deep into like my this person is important lore often happens in the moment because that's how I DM. But my like deep history lore, I that's the stuff that I really love to plan because I like to world build. But often I'll be like, this event preceded this event. Did it? No. Yes. Maybe. Which event preceded which? And you can literally just be like timeline, and it just creates this beautiful, concise image so you can be like, yeah, that was before this and that. Like you can, it's so well put together. And I am the sort of person that will fully be like, no. The cataclysm happened 100 years after the fundament. And it's like, nope, fully flipped. Flip it around.
Fundament came out.
Yeah, that's what you love.
I love the diplomacy webs. I once ran a Waterdeep campaign that we never finished for Sean and Adam and some other friends. Yeah, I think we got 2 sessions in, and then the pandemic hit. But yeah,
That was why.
yeah. But yeah, one of the difficult things about that campaign was keeping all of the factions and their alignments together because it's like a city intrigue campaign. And I really love the fact that the diplomacy one you can literally like hover over and it just gives you like it's like a web. Like you literally view it as like a gets along, doesn't get along, gets along, doesn't get along kind of web, and it makes it so visually easy to understand and remember on the fly as a DM. And I think like that is oftentimes some of the most fun play to do when you have that sort of political aspect, but also one of the hardest to DM because there's so many things you have to keep track of, and this kind of makes it easier to play that.
I'm gonna start using it for the edge of all things.
And also, like, from a novel writing standpoint, so useful.
Yeah.
Because, you know, like, if you think of Game of Thrones, like, to be able to keep track of all that, like, it's a fantasy, but it's just a political story, right? And, like, a lot of good fantasy just ends up being a story about politics.
I didn't write Game of Thrones, but I did read it, and I lost track of everything. I didn't know who
I
the
think
fuck
about
was
it a
what. I was
lot.
like,
Probably about
Listen,
as much as I
listen.
think about the Roman Empire.
yeah, that's true.
George R.R. Martin did write it, and he's lost track of
That
a lot
is
of the
also
aspects of
very
it.
true.
He's reading the books right now.
So,
He's
George
before he
R. R.
writes the
Martin,
next
if
one.
you're watching this, when
World
you watch
Anvil,
this as a
bro.
VOD,
George.
please go get World Anvil, okay? You should do
That'll
that.
get him over the finish line.
Absolutely. You can type !Anvil in the chat. Please use the code Blackwater at checkout for 51% off a premium subscription. You can also use the code that is in the comments, the chat right now to upgrade to the Sage tier. The fantastic folks from World Anvil are wonderful. I had the pleasure of connecting with them at Gen Con, and I'm so grateful to them for sponsoring this month. And yeah, so thank you. Please go check out World Anvil. There'll be a little short snippet at the break. And also, I want to show off some very cool stuff that we recently got shipped to us, but I'm going to do that at the break as well because I want to play some Dungeons & Dragons.
Yeah.
So grab your tissues, grab your spider milk, grab your jorts, and your best friends. Whether you are new with us tonight or you have been with us for ages, thank you so much for your support. It is through community that we make amazing things happen. We hope you feel super, super welcome here. Trevor, roll the clip, roll the clip.
I'm trying to find it.
All right, so for
never
those of
find
you just joining us tonight, last week the party rested in the town of Bjordic, learning more about the lake they held sacred. After some discussion, they decided to take Mark to the shore to have him dip his toes in the lake.
Totally
They
fine.
soon discovered that this lake held a memory repository, and they all agreed to touch the viscous liquid in the underwater basin.
You can say goo.
Yeah, why are you avoiding saying goo, Jim?
Each of them experiencing vivid memories that had a profound effect. Furthermore, they found that a stone cage holding the basin up, acting as a conduit for the memories of the forest that passed into the liquid. Thistle opened himself up, exposing his own heart to offer refuge to the frail heart in the cage. As he absorbed it into his chest, the two hearts began to beat in sync as the green light faded in the cold waters below the surface, leaving them alone in the pitch blackness with a dozen of the basin worshipping three-eyed creatures.
Fuck. I have a pitch for the crew name. I don't know if it's been pitched before, but it's really become my brand. The Goo Crew.
The Goo Crew, no.
You sound like you were considering it
You
for a
only get
moment.
so many vetoes.
And I will use every one of them.
No, I'm saying you use them all. Nargard and Goo Crew, you can't do both.
That's another party that exists. You can't take Gukru because they're already out there.
Yeah, but
It's a race.
No, and they've
I
already
registered the paperwork, yeah, they're like, nah, already
And
taken.
also, we should
Goo
note
Crew
that
69?
Thistle is leveled up. Thistle's a level
Level.
8.
So
Hey.
levels up.
But not us.
Not us yet.
As the light fades, Thistle, your vision shifts.
And Thistle finds himself in a quiet forest. The sound of the wind in the branches and the animals, and there's like a gentle moonlight coming through. And it's a forest at peace. It's a forest that's balanced. And in the center of the forest is this old tree. And at the base of the tree is a large bear lying curled up, asleep in the moonlight. Scars, all healed, but still very much evident on the bear. And Thistle sees all of this, and he hears a voice in his head, and it's his own voice. and it says, "You are no longer the tree. You are no longer the bear. You must let it go." And then it fades as he finds himself back underwater.
All right.
Yo, I didn't get the memo. You two switching or something?
Janice is the DM now.
Oh no.
So, as the light fades, you see the creatures start to move toward Thistle. What would you like to do?
Am I standing right next to Thistle?
Yeah, you're fairly close.
I immediately put myself between Thistle and the fish folk.
All right.
And I think as like
You
fish
can feel the water kind of shifting around you, but you're having a hard
I,
time seeing.
I give a bardic to.
You see a little bit. You kind of see their outlines.
and like fish folk to fish folk, I am like ready.
I would love to.
Can I also say that I hold an action that if anyone aggresses towards anybody in my party, takes outward intent aggression towards anyone in my party, then I'm going to fire a bioluminescent bolt.
Okay.
They have to be aggressive. Yeah.
Mark saw the stuff go down. He doesn't have a full appreciation of what just happened. I'm not actually sure, Mark. No. He knows that the forest heart, it creates the yeah. So Mark is just gonna say, friends. You must excuse my friend's impertinence for not declaring his intentions first, but he is under my guidance.
He has desecrated the conduit.
No.
You hear a dozen voices in chorus.
No, he's moving it. We know who excuse me. You know who we are. I think I know what's best for the conduit. I think we know what's best for the conduit.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm saying deception.
You're sounding pretty persuasive.
Yeah, because I'm good at lying. I'm a good little liar boy.
All right. You can make a deception check.
Thank you. What a fucking cool DM.
I like how you had the gray dice and then he approved it and you went and switched it. As though you're gonna roll a different dice or a different check.
I am unknowable, you know?
You are.
Okay, come on, you.
Truly present.
Lying little guy. Oh, dickers. It's fine. This is what I do. 16? Wait! I'm a sorcerer, and I have an ability that I never fucking use, which is I spend a sorcery point, which lets me re-roll a fucking thing.
That's the one I forgot all the time is chaos.
Yeah, I've had it since level
Iron
5, and I've used it twice. Okay. I will absolutely take the second roll out of a 6 and a 17. Okay,
Yeah,
great.
fine.
17 plus
Okay.
10, 27.
All right.
Okay,
So you watch as initially there is sort of this tense moment, and you do kind of feel the water move closer to you. You can barely see, like you can't see anything with your stupid human eyes.
No, I have the ring that gives me dark vision.
right.
You gave it to me,
Yeah,
and I will
right,
never
right,
forget
right.
it.
To fix your stupid human eyes. But yes, you kind of see all of their silhouettes start to kind of enclose a little further, and you see their hands kind of come up, and you can see the claws at the end of their webbed, like translucent skin, as there is this sort of tense moment, and they back off, and they hold still.
We are going to share the truth. Thank you for your service.
You see as they all bow their heads.
I'm going to say to each of us individually, we need to get the fuck out of here. We need to get the fuck out of here. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Thistle is gonna.
I am going to have everyone make a con save. As
Yep.
you've been in the water now for a little while, it's quite cold.
Come on.
You can make one for Miri as well.
I will. I will be piloting Miri this evening.
Whee!
I don't even know if I have a
That's a 2 on the dice.
Thistle is going to.
That
flat.
was great for Miri.
I don't add anything to these. I think I need to get resilient.
Yeah, dog.
14 for Miri.
Okay.
However, a 9 for me.
Okay, those both fail.
Oh, okay.
13.
Fail.
2 on the dice. I don't know what to tell you.
15.
That's a fail as well. You all take 8 points of cold damage. Luckily, you're all wearing the breathing masks, so you managed to hang
I
on
am
to your breath.
resistant to cold, so I
So
only
it's
take
halved.
Sorry, how many was it?
8. points of cold damage as you feel kind of a chill
Thistle is going to
as you start
use
to swim up.
a 4th level spell slot to cast Control Water for a 100-foot cube from us, like starting at us and up, to try and make the water flow up to sort of make our ascent.
Absolutely
Yes.
flexing on the fish folk. Just like, later!
And I want to actually kind of use that upwards to sort of buffet them.
Yeah,
a
you
little
kind of
bit further
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, you kind of create it
Nice.
just above the basin as
Yeah.
you kind of swim into this column that pushes you up into the hole in the ice, and you all emerge and climb out.
I'd
onto
make sure
the
that
ice.
Miri was able to get up and before everyone else was up.
Wrapped, just
Come
drying
out
everyone off. And warming.
freezing cold. Yeah, as Mark is slowly warming.
It'll
you
take me a
all up.
minute to get through everybody.
Everyone okay?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, that lake sucks, but other than that, I know I'm.
Are you all right?
Yes.
You need a rest?
I'm all right.
Okay.
How far are we from?
Wait, just back up. What did you do?
Let's get off the ice before we have this conversation.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we're traveling across the ice now, aren't we?
Do we need anything or are we ready to go?
I thought we were ready to go.
Okay, well, as long as we're dry, then.
I'm good. You good?
One extra night in a town wouldn't kill me. One less might.
I don't know if we're going to make it across the ice in one day. It'll probably be 2 days' travel.
You want to camp on the ice?
We can absolutely do that. No problem.
Well, why not? It's thicker as you move out towards the center.
We're in the center.
Do we get all the way to the center?
You're not quite at the center, but fairly close. Yeah,
Okay.
you did. You spent most of the morning traveling out. a
Any
ways.
direction we travel, it's getting thinner.
So,
I don't want to approach the mines.
It's fairly
on the
early.
ice.
can we see across the lake? Can we see, like, the mine? Can we see where it.
You can't see the mine because the mine isn't right up against
That's
the lake.
right.
It's a little ways past into the forest.
If the mine is here, and we started here, and we've traveled this way,
Yep.
can we cut like this and then go like that the next day?
Yeah, along the shore. Yeah.
Yeah, that works for me.
Great. Yeah.
No, if that's
I'm
all
just
right
saying-
with you.
I don't know where the giants are. I do know where they aren't.
Yes.
And I don't want to approach anywhere they are whilst on this ice.
That makes
Fair
perfect
enough.
sense.
It could also be the case, too, that, sorry.
It was cold.
It was a bit cold down there, and I'm usually pretty good with the cold. We could go through, if we cut through the shore in the forest, if we find any of the giants out on their own, then that way we can, if we pick more of them off before we get to the mine, that's less than we have to face there.
I agree. What I'm saying is let's do it through Bjordik because we know we're safe there. I don't want to come off this. I don't want to approach the shore and run into a giant whilst on this ice. We almost died, and we were on the shore, and we're out onto the ice, and we almost fucking died.
So head back.
I think we should head
And
back
go
to
around.
Bjordik and go around. It's
All
a bit
right.
of extra time, but
They're
fair.
they're
Keeps
still
us
there.
safe.
They're all these people are still there in the
All
mine.
right.
They're
We'll
gonna-
head back.
Okay.
So we make our way back to Bjordik, and then
Start
what time would we make it back? Mid
By the-
afternoon.
Yeah, mid-afternoon by the time you get back.
Because it's not just a day's trip.
No, it's like a little bit. It would be like a full day's travel to get to the other side, and
Yeah.
then a few more hours to get to the mine.
we can start traveling now from Bjordik, but
Okay.
I think we just rather than going straight back, I think, and then, you know what I mean.
I think we've already...
Fine, fuck it. We're in Bjordik and we start traveling. We did it. We did it. We figured it
So
out.
you spend a few hours to kind of shave it off. So you leave the village, you kind of come back, warm up, have some food, and then head back out along the coast.
Oh, a little short rest. Cute little short rest.
And
time.
yeah, you can take a short rest.
dude, I'm running out.
And you get about, I would say, probably about 3 hours into your journey. So it'll be about a full day's travel to get to the mine.
Okay, that's great. I think, yeah, we would end our day probably a cabin in the woods. We would just kind of be trucking along the shoreline.
So what'd you do?
We're walking and talking.
Yeah, as we walk back to Bjordik. What happened?
It was a heart trapped under the basin.
Like your heart?
Well, yes, the heart of the forest here.
Do all forests have hearts?
Yes, in a sense.
Like, is that just for like land forests, or do like underwater forests have hearts too?
I don't know about forests underwater.
Okay.
I do know that the older and the longer a forest has been around, the more memories there are, the more concrete of a physical thing it becomes. In a
Right.
young forest, it is still there in essence, but it is not as tangible as the ancient forests.
I feel like the few times that I've been out in the Praising, which is the big jungle right near Keshwera, it was always like the way their elders spoke about it was that the forest had a mind of its own. It had a temperament or a feeling about itself. So I think that's the only time I've ever experienced a heart, but I didn't know it could be like a full thing.
Are you experiencing what the trees around us? Like, are you linked up now to? Because you're now the heart of this forest, as well as the bristlecone. Right?
Tim, correct me if I'm wrong, but the heart that I took, that was the heart of the forest that was here before, right? Or is
You're
it?
not sure. You're not sure. You know that it was connected to a very deep root system, kind of expanded out, but you're not sure exactly what the limits of that forest were.
Is it a different identity inside you? Like, do you feel the heart as just more Thistle now, or do you have little nickname?
I would take a moment after he says that and sort of just, as we're walking, just sort of feel where I know that heart of the bristlecone sat and just sort of feel for the one that's next to it now. Does it feel separate from me, I guess is the first question. And the second one is does it feel actively connected to the woods around us as we walk?
I will have you make a nature check. You can use your wisdom for this one.
Go on. You want to cast a spell in front of him?
Yes.
He's got 2 hearts, you know.
I guide the left one.
Nature check.
And only the left.
Starts beating out of sync.
Yeah, like a Time Lord.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So as you try to focus on the other heart in your chest, you can feel that the heartbeat on its own is slightly weaker than yours. It is being helped by your heart. The connection, as you sort of try to push your consciousness beyond your own body, you reach out and you can feel there is a connection, but it is weak. But you start to hear the sounds of this forest more intensely in your ears. You feel the kind of deep root system that exists and the duality of this forest, known as the half-wood. You start to piece together by the memories of the scars within this heart that your vision was from this forest. And that when that event took place, half of this wood was destroyed.
That vision of the two gods.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Whoa.
as I feel that, you guys would see the veins of green sort of light up and it sort of arcs across his chest and it leaves almost what looks like a branch in the green across his chest. And there's just one little like acorn hanging on the branch. And I would...
To answer your question, I am still connected to this forest through the heart. But it is weak. And has been for a long time.
If anyone can help we grow it, it's you.
I think it's interesting because I don't... It doesn't feel like it wants to regrow. It's hurt, but it's not less because there are less trees. It is just different. The wood that is here is still healthy.
It's
It's
cute.
just not what it was before.
Well, I'm never really one for thinking too far ahead.
Yeah.
But if we do end up slaying that dragon, then this does seem like a decent place to put down roots.
Up here.
I don't know. Every fucking cool adventuring, party has like a home base or whatever, and we love the weird governmental style.
I really
they
like
have money, so
And they'll fucking love us.
yeah.
Yes, it's true.
We've bested one of the strongest leaders in
True.
personal combat.
Yes. Well, he did win, but
Did he?
And then when someone is like, "Where do you live?" we can be like, "We live in a cool fortress in the woods of Goose."
ooh, when
That
we
was
clear out the
fabricated.
mine, we can make the mine our home.
Oh yeah, secret underground.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really cool.
See that? I worry
I
maybe.
even care that both my characters like that. Yeah. No, they both think that's rad.
Are we gonna make a dungeon?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, yeah.
With secret passages and everything.
I think that all of their excitement,
spiders.
I don't think Shy would
Yeah.
say anything, and there's a lot of kind of like smiling and nodding. I don't think she says anything more about him.
Let's go live in a hole.
Let's go get a hole.
Yeah, let's go take it back.
We're the hole takers. No. No, I heard it out
vetoing that
loud.
one, yeah.
No, I don't like
At
that
this
one
point,
either.
I think Shy just takes Miri's arm and we walk ahead. We walk
I imagine a lot of this conversation is happening while you're fabricating.
Yeah.
So
Thistle's sitting in a brand.
you set up your cabin. Do you want to do it in the forest or on the coastline?
Definitely the forest.
Definitely in the forest.
Head into the forest.
Well, maybe like in the forest near the coast. You know,
Yeah,
line
a
of
little
the
ways
forest.
in. Yeah,
Yeah, just
the forest comes pretty close to the coastline. It's not like there's like a sprawling beach. It's like it's pretty.
Kind of like BC. There's a
Yeah,
lot of like coastal forests.
Yeah, it's like it's.
Is there's fish in the lake?
Yes, there are. Yes.
I don't know if we should eat any of them.
Do we want a tree house? You know,
Ooh, yeah.
so it's a higher vantage point.
Yeah,
See.
well-
I think I can do that.
My only
A giant
concern
outline.
is if a giant throws a rock and hits the treehouse, we have further to fall.
All right, regular house.
I like treehouse though, so
Okay, it's in
Yeah.
the tree. You're done.
sure.
Gonna give us a little tree
Split
house.
level.
Yeah,
It's a duplex.
it's an A-frame in a tree.
Nice. So you build the treehouse. Who would like to take first watch?
Oh, I can take first watch.
I'll take first watch.
Yeah. I don't think you and I have ever done a watch.
No,
together,
I'm
so-
very sleepy most of the time.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Make your perception check.
Oh, guidance.
Guidance.
Guidance myself, Bardic you.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Oh my.
We let Miri sleep the sweet, sweet sleep
Of the unimpressed.
of the well.
Currently.
23?
Currently under press, yes.
23.
A sexy flirty 20.
Okay.
Whatever
Yeah.
bowl.
So you.
I don't deserve
He didn't get hit by the boulder. I
No,
did.
so TikTok has
You
dubbed
gotta,
me
you
the
gotta,
Boulder
you gotta,
Boy.
you
Boulder
gotta
boy.
pay attention to the chat, bro.
Because I butchered the flirting scene, being like, I don't want to get hit by Boulder while we make out, and now I'm the Boulder Boy. Yeah, that's what the internet's done.
I love
So it's
that.
Reminiscent of
today.
different nicknames,
Oh yes, it is.
which we won't repeat on the
Fully
internet.
unearned and very repeatable.
Boy, is that gonna stick, Boulder Boy.
Whatever, baby.
Boulder Boy, baby!
baby.
So you start your watch. The sun goes down pretty quick and relatively early here. So it's night. It's quiet. There's some clouds in the sky, so it's relatively dark. As your night wears on, a few hours in, you feel some rumbling in the ground. It passes. It's fairly minor. That's about it.
Rumbling in the ground. Is there a
And you feel the
direction that's
ground
coming from?
rumble beneath your feet
Like something
somewhat.
is underneath the ground or something large is stepping on the ground.
It seems more like something is stepping on the ground, but it's slight.
Well, look, I'm not going to take a chance. I would love to, when that happens, I'd love to. Is there any sense of direction where it might be coming from?
Probably not the coast. Like if there's a
Yeah, farther north. Farther north.
I'll fucking throw out an arcane eye
Okay.
and just go scooting around for a fucking. Can I? I can't increase duration. Just for an hour.
Okay.
Like have my beautiful dark visioned eye. 60 feet of dark vision.
How far can it go?
As far as I fucking want it to. It has a move of 30 feet, and so I'm just gonna like sort of scout through the forest.
All right, sounds good.
As I'm sitting
As
there.
it flies through, I'll have you make a perception check for it.
Come on, handsome.
Yeah, I can bardic again.
Yeah. Anything else you want to do for me?
Guidance as well.
Hey! There you go.
What else do you got for me?
yeah.
That Esper's very much becoming just like a help factory. Help factory.
Is that all you got, man?
15.
15, okay.
Respectable.
As you kind of gaze through, it's fairly quiet. You don't see much movement.
It only has vision, so I can't use hearing. to
Yes,
help me.
yeah. Like, there's not a lot of movement. You do spot in the distance as you move it, kind of as you're getting close to the end of that hour, you do see some trees shaking pretty far up. But beyond that, it's difficult to tell exactly what it is.
With the shaking of the trees, with the size of the trees, am I able to take a guess as to whether what we're seeing shaking the trees is larger than giant-sized?
It seems like it would be, on par, maybe a little bigger.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. I'll pass that along.
Yeah, at some point during the night, I don't know if it would be before or after, but Mark, as someone who has recently been accused of being overly cagey, I want to thank you for your honesty earlier today. It helped us all.
Yeah. I'm actually, now that I've had a chance to sit with it a bit, I'm actually grateful for the asking. I didn't really know how to bring it up, and I wasn't sure how you're going to react, but it feels lighter to have it out.
I know that feeling.
Do you? Aren't you very cagey?
Yeah, which means on the rare occasion that I've shared a secret, I know how it feels to get it out.
Okay. So you have you're like those martial artists that have the weights around them all the time to make them stronger.
But emotionally,
yeah, imagine how powerful you'll be emotionally when you drop all the secrets. You'll just be fucking zipping around and punching and stabbing.
Tell you what.
Emotionally. Emotionally stab your enemies. Maybe emotionally stab your friends.
Maybe. I am a strong believer of equivalent exchange. So you ask a question, and you'll get an honest answer.
All right, yeah. I've actually been thinking a bit about, since you're asking, your work with Gideon. You were saying that you killed a lot of people before you became, working for yourself and picking up wizard spell books and the like.
Yeah.
I know we've talked a little bit about you feeling...
My time with Gideon, I wasn't an assassin. We killed each other.
Oh, okay.
We had to die and be brought back for the experiments to work. And it was fun for some of Gideon's rich friends to watch kids fight each other.
Then what is the evil stuff that you think you've done?
It's the stuff I did when I was on my own.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you assassin then?
I never directly. But sometimes a job. You steal something that opens the door to the assassin, or you leave a door unlocked, or you track someone's movements and report them.
And yeah, I'd killed before I met Shy, and all of this kicked off. Out of necessity, I like to think. Often out of self-defense, but sometimes out of self-interest.
If given the chance, would you ever want to see the people, not the dead ones, obviously, but like maybe that wizard that you took the spellbook from? It feels like you're in a quite different place now. And is that on the radar?
I wouldn't call it a code, but I tried. When I first got away from Gideon and the Gates Vale, my view of the world was skewed. I was very young when they took me in. And so the morality around death, for me, was different. If it's a choice between me eating and you eating, and the only thing in my way is you, it was a very simple equation. Not dissimilar to Thistle's bear brain. But the longer I went and the more people I befriended, the more normalized my view became. And so I adopted a code to only fuck over the people who truly deserve it. So the wizards, he was a dickhead. He'd have apprentices. If they made small mistakes, they would know about it and kick the shit out of them for the littlest things. And he had so much tied into this book. It was the one thing I could take from him, so I did. But before that, I did bad things. I like to think I didn't know any better, because no one taught me.
It sounds like you did not know any better.
From my perspective, you die, you come back. It's all I've ever experienced. I didn't really understand death for a long time. Other people suffered for that.
You hear how that's so not on you, right? Like, I know we have agency, but it sounds to me like you were under some serious misconceptions about the nature of how the world worked, and as soon as you figured out the truth, you changed how you were living.
Yeah, absolutely, but just because the passing cart splashed you with mud doesn't mean your clothes are clean.
That's true.
I'm aware that I'm trying. I'm doing better. That counts for something.
Well, now we get to splash a bunch of giants. Splashing a bunch of other people, so, you know.
Absolutely.
I don't know if it's one for one, but I think it's pretty cool. A to B. Good job. Good talk.
Good talk.
Good watch.
Great watch.
All right. So
What is
your
that, a
watch-
rumbling?
Your watch comes
Oh,
to
I
an
can
end.
look through both at the same time.
And you wake up the next two for their watch.
Shh, don't wake up Mary.
All right.
Okay.
Shy, you're up.
You okay?
Good sleep.
You too.
You head outside. Have you two make perception checks.
All right.
Goes grumpy in the morning.
Okay, let's go. Yeah.
Now he's got that second heart, you know, it's like
Bum ticker, you know.
the caffeine affects both of them in the morning.
24.
24.
22.
22.
Oof.
Um,
Perceptions, gang.
Your watch is fairly quiet as well. You don't sense any rumbling or anything like that. The morning comes, light breaks.
Spell slots.
How are you doing?
You just kind of hear like a chuckle in the dark. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm happy for the distraction of not going directly to the Rain of Peace. But I feel like my feet are going one direction and my body's going the other and my head is screaming at me to run. So, yeah, it's a disjointed feeling, but I'm feeling all right.
No, you don't want to confront your mother.
It's less about not wanting to confront her. It's more of like, I have spent so long putting all that feeling that I felt about her into a small of a box as I could put it. And I shoved it so far somewhere else because it was not helpful when I had to worry about Adri back in Yorin, or when I was trying to just scrape together a couple coppers to get food in Ellery, or having a child as a child myself. There was just no time. There was no time for any of that, and anger didn't help. And so when that went away, a lot of the other emotions about her went away too. And if I open that box, and I know it's going to open, it'll be a bit of a deluge, I think. And I am, based on what her message to me back sounded like, there's really part of me that doesn't want to forgive her.
I think you would see Thistle smile to himself, sort of as you say this to him.
You are one of the most honest people I know. You always say what you think,
Thank you.
but you lie to yourself marvelously.
Thank
You might have packed everything you felt about your mother in a box and claimed not to have felt it, but you used that box to stand on every opportunity you could.
Yeah.
You are who you are because of your packed away emotions for your mother. And I think, and I'm curious, what you'll do when you realize that the lie you told yourself that she does not care is shown as a lie.
Well, it's gonna fucking suck, for one. And I'll probably be more angry at myself than anything else.
It will suck to discover that your mother actually cares for you.
Yeah. Because then I'll actually have to clock all the wasted time. The wasted energy, the wasted resources, I tried to keep that from Adri a lot. He asked about her all the time. And I don't know if he ever really has any full memory of her. He doesn't really know what she's looked like other than the pictures I have of her, that I've drawn of her. He doesn't even know what she sounds like. But I know he'd recognize her if he heard her. And I'm so... It was easy to forgive Mel. There's part of me that doesn't want it to be easy for me to forgive her.
You don't have to forgive her for leaving. You don't have to be... You can be angry at her for leaving. But I think the important thing is figuring out how to accept that she might have done it for good reason, and that she cared for you, and still feel those things.
I mean, I think two things can be true. I mean, the world isn't black and white. She took so much of my childhood from me. Her leaving.
And her leaving took so much of her time with you, too.
Yeah. And what was one of the hardest things about her leaving wasn't... Her leaving was hard for me. Her leaving crushed my dad. And I remember the sleepless nights that I would try and soothe Edry as he was calling for her, searching for her constantly, refused to come home. He would just sit and wait for her. But it was that nobody else seemed to get it. Nobody in Kishuera understood. I was 9, and I was supposed to just accept that the tides took her. Oh, a fair wind will bring her home if she's supposed to come home. Or another, this was never her home to begin with. I'm sure she's gone somewhere to plant her feet. Not in a malicious way, but my mother was from Kishiera originally. So, it felt like she's just... I can chart the holes. I can chart the empty spaces. And there's part of me that's come to be very fond of how well I know those spaces.
Have you ever asked Adri how he feels about your mother?
Yes.
And he hates her for it? For leaving?
I don't know if he hates her directly.
His anger that she left?
I think he saw what it did to me. And what it did to our dad.
It's interesting because most of your anger for your mother leaving is what it did to others. Most of his anger is what it did to you. It's almost as though very little of the anger is actually directed at your mother for yourself.
I don't have time for that. I mean, maybe I do now as we're charting this path towards her in the mountains, but I never did before. I didn't have space or time or resources to be angry for myself. Or if I did, it was coming at the end of a fist. And that was the time I got to be angry. I could be angry at fucking anything and shove it into somebody else's face so hard. And then I felt better about it. And it paid more money than running. So I could push it away. And yeah, maybe I broke my nose about it. But that at least a cleric could fix. I mean, she runs along the ridges of her lake mostly.
Anger is a very powerful motivator,
It sure as shit is.
but it will always fall short of love as a motivator.
Now, don't get me wrong, Thistle. Anger isn't the only thing I feel for her. Not by a mile. But you'll never hear me say that outside of this conversation.
That's a shame.
I know. That's why it hurts so bad. I wanted nothing more than to learn from her and have her teach me so that maybe one day I could be like her.
Thistle would put his arm around Shy
I'd let you.
and sort of pull her into a half hug. And he would say, if we find her, there is still time for her to teach you all those things. It'll be your choice. If you choose to waste more time because you're angry, you can have a relationship that is beneficial with your mother. But only if you can learn to make peace with the decisions that she's made.
That may very well be the case. But I'm gonna let you meet her first. And then you can tell me what you think about that.
All right.
And I think he's got me in close. I am gonna, like, in the most playful way possible, I am going to, like, give him a jab right in the kidney.
And I think as you do, he grunts, and there is a, like, almost like a static electricity shock as your elbow makes contact of, like, you,
Fun.
like,
You cast burning blood before you cast in case?
it's always kind of there.
Oh, okay.
It's
And I
always
think-
simmering.
I think as
It's like
that...
licking a battery.
Simmering.
Yeah, exactly.
No. What you were saying is you do call lightning.
Yeah, I can call, like,
Fun jab.
at 4th level.
I do have advantage on dexterity saving. Not an advantage, but dexterity saving. I think as you do that, you would just watch Shy's hair just go...
Yeah.
My hair just poofs out a little bit.
As we near the end of our watch, I do just want to do one quick thing. I want to ritually cast divination.
Okay.
I want to feel, and it can be very short, just yes or no. I want to feel, is the heart of the half-wood that I now have residing in my chest. When we learnt of the tri-wood and how that devastation killed both woods on both planes, did the battle that I viewed as the oak of the two lightning beings, when that forest was destroyed, was the bristlecone related to the halfwood in the same way that the triwood was related? Like, did it have a sister forest?
You reach out and you can feel that there is, the scar does transcend planes, but not to the bristlecone.
Not to the bristlecone. So they both had alternates, but they're not each other's alternates. Okay.
Cool.
Is there a wood called the other half wood?
My first
the lesser
question
half.
is it in the wild, or is it somewhere else?
49% wood.
Oh, what a beautiful morning.
You come to,
Shy would be
the sun
making
is just starting to rise.
coffee. I think that's what I do in the morning.
Kind of filtering through the trees and across the lake. What would you like to do?
To the mine?
We're just leaving cabins in the woods for Hex,
Yeah.
and I
Well,
love
this one's a
route.
tree house.
For future, because we're going to live here.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Great, they're like emergency shelters.
Yeah.
I think.
Like Guthrum gets blizzards, and this is a really, we've saved lives.
I think.
Oh, you know what? Let's make a little sign. You know, like people are gonna come along. It's like treehouse.
Like a little nutshell.
I like without just wordlessly, I just reach over and I grab one of Esper's knives. And then because I'm assuming there's like a little table that Mark has fashioned
That one's
inside.
Batilda.
I'm sorry, what?
What?
Batilda?
Yeah.
The name of the knife is Batilda.
Yeah.
Atilda, Batilda, Catilda,
This one's,
Batilda.
this one's Fredlin. This one's Batilda. This one's Jeferemy.
You said Patilda that time. So there's a
Batilda.
This one's Patilda. That one's Batilda.
And
Bad.
I'll be gentle with her then. And then I'm gonna just hearing what we've been kind of saying to people as we leave them, I would just carve best wishes into the table, and just best wishes and be safe as we leave.
This one's Jess Oshua.
I feel like we opened up last night, and maybe we need to put that back.
And I'm like, should I keep this one then? Do you need this one back?
I've only got like 3 knives left because I gave them all to the giant fella to melt down to make weapons. So I would. Do you need a knife?
I don't need knives.
That's my 3rd worst one.
Well, then I definitely don't need this one.
I'll take it back then.
All right.
They're all good.
Wait,
but-
it's your 3rd worst, and you have 3 knives left. Isn't that make it your best?
Well,
That's a weird way to say that.
We are walking and talking.
I don't want to hear the
So you spend the day traveling, kind of, I would say probably like close-ish to the shore.
Yes,
in-
skirting the fucking tree
in
line.
the tree line.
Yes.
Are you trying to go quietly or quickly?
Yes, of course.
All right. I'll
Miri
have-
would cast Pass Without
Quietly
Trace.
and quickly. You offered them as a singular option.
I'll have you all make stealth rolls.
With a +10.
And guidance.
Oh, good lord.
Bad?
No, it's just a 20.
Okay. You added the +10?
Yes, I did. Of course I did.
30
Okay.
for Shy.
Luckily, I'm a sneaky little
18.
sorcerer.
18?
I got 26.
Okay.
I also rolled really bad.
21.
Anything under 30 for me is pretty
embarrassing,
bad.
honestly.
Yeah.
You
So
have a
yes,
+20.
I have a +19.
you're quiet, but like everybody knows that you're being quiet. As you head,
You're having to try just a little too hard.
It doesn't look effortless.
yeah.
I'm doing like really like jumping from rock to rock.
You head up the coast fairly quietly. You make your way through the woods. You know kind of roughly where to kind of start heading towards the woods. And you can see a little ways up there has been a path that looks like it's been kind of roughly carved out through the forest to the edges of the water. And you can see where a lot of the ice has been broken up at the edge of the water. You assume they're maybe getting water from the lake for themselves. As you follow in the trees along that road, as you get closer toward the mine, sun starts to set once again. As you're starting to get closer, you can hear some voices. And as you get close enough, I'll have whoever would like to make perception checks.
I hear voices. I would like to cast whispers. So I kind of focus for a moment, and you would notice that there's kind of this it's hard to see in light, but there's this like after image almost of like things around Esper, and you haven't noticed before. You notice it now because it moves away from Esper, out of the trees towards the whispers. Whatever they are whispering is whispered directly into my ear, or whatever they're saying is whispered directly into my ear.
Do you speak Draconic?
I do not, but I look at Miri. Can you make me be able to Oh, wait, no. I cast Comprehend Languages.
Okay.
I have the spell Comprehend Languages.
Can you do that and whispers at the same time?
That's a great question.
Because Miri can definitely cast tongues on you.
Comprehend Languages is not concentration, so yes.
Okay.
So you, as you start to hear the Draconic kind of drift in, and then you're able to translate. As you're listening, you hear,
"Oh, we gotta load up the cart and head to the boat and back to the mountain."
and it sounds like they're just you can hear a group of kobolds packing up a fairly large cart. And then you hear one of them go,
Has he been fed yet? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I am just relaying this out loud to everyone.
Do we want to take? I'm also recognizing whisper, stage whisper.
Do we want to take a stealthy approach? That's my Ian McKellen stage whisper.
Wonderful. Do we want to take this cart? If we get rid of these kobolds, we could use this cart as a way in.
What fucking boat are they talking about? It's a frozen fucking lake.
They were talking.
They might have done some ice breaking up this side.
No, it's not the lake. I don't think. The islands.
The big boat for Grad.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck! Right!
The tribute boat. Him, the person who's been fed.
Has it been fed or him been fed?
Has he been fed?
Has him been fed?
Yeah.
I don't think they're talking about the dragon being fed. I think they have something that they are taking to the dragon, a monster of sorts.
Maybe it's a thing. Maybe it's a person.
I'm gonna go take a look.
I'll go take a look with you.
All right, I'm going to become a bird. I say out loud.
Okay. Are you looking for permission?
No, I'm just letting you know that when I turn into a bird, do not be alarmed.
As
I can do birds as well. You've only seen me do birds.
You were an octopus yesterday.
Well, I don't know if you know that I can do birds.
Why would a bird be more impressive than an octopus?
I didn't say impressive, I said alarming. I don't want you to be alarmed.
Do you think I'm the type of... I've been friends with your...
You have a very delicate constitution.
Volume.
Why? I'm not... All right, let's see the spooky bird, mate.
as the after image comes around, almost like a heat shimmer, as from the wizard spell
Someone's
come back
excited they're level 8.
and hit me. I'm gonna use 2 charges, and as they hit me, I'm just gonna vanish from sight as I cast invisibility.
I'm gonna become a bird if I didn't.
Oh my god! Oh!
You hear an invisible voice.
No, I said that in Australian.
Yeah,
right?
okay.
If I say it in British, it's different.
I'm gonna become like a jet black raven.
Okay. Oh.
Oh no, is this a thing?
We can't keep establishing
no,
this deep lore.
No.
Thistle takes
Your
off.
co-workers, you two.
I'll go.
There's definitely a power
And I'm
imbalance.
still affected by the pass, right?
It would because that was an hour. Pass is only an
Yeah,
hour.
that was.
Oh.
yeah. Unless you
So
cast it again.
she can cast it again.
That was just for
Yeah.
the beginning.
Okay, I will go.
Kind of.
I'll follow the bird.
All right.
I want to.
I'll have you both make stealth checks.
I'll create the link with the bird. As terrifying as that is.
You're like a few hundred feet away from
It's
them.
just terrifying the way they make a mockery of gravity.
14.
14.
But I
With
mean.
the plus 10?
Oh, we still have the plus 10?
Yes,
24.
She cast it again?
Yes.
24.
Okay, that's better.
26.
Okay, yeah.
No, 25.
But I'm.
And you're invisible?
I roll with advantage. I rolled the same number 2 times.
Woof.
Um,
I'm embarrassed to know you.
I'm just trying to. I'm not trying to go down. I'm just trying to see
Flat on
if
the
I can see if there's like some sort of beast or monster in the back of this cart.
Okay. As you kind of fly over, you see a few things. You see the cart is loaded up with something that's been covered. And at the front, there is a fairly large creature. You can see it's scaled, and it's sort of like it's got kind of horns that wrap around. You can't really see its eyes. As it kind of sniffs along the ground, you see the ropes, kind of the tension on the ropes as it starts to pull the cart forward. And there's probably about 6 kobolds on the back of this cart. As this thing starts lumbering, you can see there's been a road that's been cleared out that goes farther out to the east. As a fairly large giant kind of ducks their head coming out of the entrance of this mine. There's a fairly large kind of reinforced entryway. And you can see as he kind of stands up, he's taller than the other giants that you've seen. Quite a bit thicker. You can see he's wearing kind of a full set of leathers that have been kind of sewn together in sort of a patchwork. And he has
Master
a
Grove.
large stone amulet around his neck. And behind him, you see another giant kind of lumbering out, dragging a club. And he kind of looks over, and neither of you speak giant.
No.
Comprehend language just lasts an hour.
Okay, so it's still out.
Yeah.
So you see, he kind of looks over. He stinks. And the other one kind of laughs as they head outside, and you can see they grab a large bucket of water, start drinking the water. And you can see there's still a few kobolds around the entrance of the mine.
So the cart has gone down.
The cart is leaving currently, and there's probably another 4 kobolds kind of milling about. You can see some of them are like wrapping up some of the supplies and things like that for the next cart trip.
Can I see what they're wrapping up? Can I get an idea of, like, I don't want to get too close to the cart that's already moving, but can I see what the next batch is being prepared to get kind of an idea of what they're
Make a
packing
perception
up?
check.
And I will kind of swoop down a little, like,
Okay. Make a stealth check as
I'm
well.
very bird-like,
yeah.
to be clear.
Very natural. I mean,
Very natural.
Oh, no.
Those are pretty delicious.
Another stealth check.
Not great. Oh, there's still the +10.
Yeah.
Well, and you're not near Miri anymore, so that's the thing.
It's
when
when
you
it
cast.
casts. and then
Okay,
lasts in
okay.
person, yeah.
17.
Okay.
So they know there's a bird.
It's not great.
No, they know
gonna
there's
try
a
and hit
bird.
you?
It's just a bird.
If you're relaying anything of this to me, then I can relay it to Shy.
All right,
Everyone
yes.
can be in the know.
I'm
is there
swooping
any-
down now.
Is there any open like
Doing a
stew
perception
pots or anything?
Okay.
This actually might,
Ooh,
might
this is
not matter.
good.
I like where this is going.
Yes,
Tell
perception
me,
Not
check
out
is
here.
good.
tell me more.
26
He's doing
26 to
very
see?
well.
to see.
You see, as they're wrapping up, what look like almost like shards of glass, kind of blackish gray. You can see them kind of bundling them up. They look fairly large. Some of them are smaller pieces, but they look almost like obsidian, but more translucent than obsidian.
Oh, they're wrapping up some sort of weird black glass.
Should we go after the cart?
I think
I think we should grab the cart, see what there's in there.
Does a 19 hit?
It's a bird, yeah.
How far
I'm
are
gonna
we away
guess
from
so.
them?
A couple hundred feet.
Shit.
Hold on, let me look up to see. No, yeah, it definitely
Fully,
is.
you have like probably a
Do
12 AC.
they get? Is there like a disadvantage because I'm small?
No.
no.
No, it wouldn't
Okay.
factor into your AC. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage
I gotta see
as
what-
you get hit by
I think
a
raven
rock.
is- a raven is
from a
CR
sling.
CR0 creature.
Monsters, beast, Raven.
You have 1 hit point. 1d4 minus 1 is your hit points.
As you hear
And your
a
AC is
kobold go,
12.
lunch!
Oh, and where does he hit me? Like by the.
As you're kind of swooping down to take a look,
That's good. Less fall damage.
you get, you're only about, 15 feet off the ground.
Oofty.
As you get pegged by this rock, and your form drops as you fall onto the ground, and that's where we're going to take our break.
Oh no!
I thought you were going to say, I laughed before you finished this because I thought you were going to say you get pegged by this kobold. I'm like, that's a different game.
We are going
no
to take
beans.
a very quick break, and then I am sure we are going to come back, roll initiative, and
But-
break right into combat. I want to take a huge second
Oh, we're fighting
Okay.
everything.
to take
I was
to,
like,
to also thank
Yeah, big thank you.
our big old
oh, whoa.
amazing
Yeah.
friends at
Yes.
WotC. Wizards of the Coast sent along both
Some
the
cool shit.
Vandelver and Below the Shattered Obelisk, and sent us over the entire
Show the DM
Planescape.
screen. It's in
Oh,
there.
so good.
It's so
What the
pretty.
fuck?
It's so fucking pretty.
So Planescape's got 3 books in it. This is not a sponsored ad, but
no, it's just really exciting.
just
They
so
sent it to
cool.
like
us.
the art is incredible. I
It's
love
so stunning.
stuff
Oh.
about the planes. It's one of the most beautiful DM screens.
those
I've ever
Modrons?
seen. Modrons. There's a fiery T-Rex over here.
Oh,
It's so
Um,
good.
It's so.
Look at
I
this is a castle on legs.
Yeah.
Face
yeah,
mountain.
yeah, yeah, and the face mount.
There's so many details. The more you look at it, you're like, oh fuck.
And there's also some very cool stuff in there. I
done,
love.
yeah.
We've hung out in Sigil in the previous campaign and had a lot of taste of a lot of different planes in campaign 1.
That's where Ubi lives.
I am very stoked to sink our teeth in this one. So huge thank you to our friends at WotC for sending this along. I also want to take a second to shout out
yeah.
a very dear friend of mine,
Yeah, another-
Haas,
yeah.
Dungeon Scribe, who
Yes.
sent us
Oh,
along
hi.
the Magical Oddities set 1, 2, 3.
Oh, they're so
Four.
nice, too.
Tim said
And
that we can
5.
have one item from each deck, but we have
Didn't
to
say that.
draw it like
that.
a deck.
That's
It's like
actually
there's
fun.
5 of them.
That's a fun one-shot.
There's like so many. There's like at least what 60
cool and
cards in the
responsible.
set, and they range all the way up from simple items all the way to legendary artifacts.
Is
Some
it
of them are
wait,
sentient.
Are the volumes organized by rarity?
No.
Okay.
Each pack has
Okay,
like
I
the
was-
full scope of
I was
rarity.
gonna say it would be fun if
This
we did
is
like
my item. Band of the Dead. Yeah, it's gonna come in handy.
For when you die?
Didn't agree to that.
Because all the kobolds and
like
giants.
So there's 50 cards in each. 50 times 5 is 250 cards in this set. This contains all the stuff that he's done on like Instagram, a bunch of his stuff that he does for Patreon.
It's very cool,
If you like Dungeon Scribe stuff, please go back them. Please go support them. They're so high quality. They even come with little stands, so that when you use them at your table, don't mix up the decks, please.
No,
I like them organized. Thank you.
Keep them in their sleeves.
Keep them in the boxes.
Hey, Mom.
But yeah, in the next Magical Oddities expansion pack, Blackwater will have an item in there. We helped out Hawes for his latest series. Hawes, you're a gem and a half. I adore you, my friend. I can't wait to see you at PAX.
Yes.
And so stick around, folks. Go check out. You can actually, I think, !scribe, scribe in the chat, and it'll send you links to all of Hawes' stuff. I think that code is still up there. Stick around. Grab yourself a beverage and a snack, and get ready for combat when we get back in part 2. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Yeah.
It's wild. The one you picked is so on brand for Esper.
Woohoo, we can go.
Anyways.
Welcome to Altero, a world filled with romance,
Seduction.
danger,
Oh no. Watch out.
intrigue,
Ooh. What's that about?
night creatures, secrets,
I'll never tell.
and of course, food.
Yummy.
So join us in Altero for Eat, Slay, Love.
Eat, slay, love.
When the world is in trouble and you don't know what to do, gotta call Blackwater and they'll kick some mess for you. So pull up a chair because you're welcome at the table. Come watch us save the multiverse. So turn up the TV and come watch some D&D. Blackwater.
All right, I'll have you all roll initiative.
Let's fucking go.
No, you don't have the power over me
I
anymore.
don't think I will.
Ooh,
is.
there it is.
Oh, we're kind of close. That's nice.
Jose, this is only because this is
invisible,
as
so
far
that's-
as I can reach.
Yeah. I love that for me.
But you're still about, I would say we'll say about 180 feet.
Okay.
Where am
You are invisible. You fell right there.
Oh yeah, could not have been better.
I assume you're
I would have been
probably-
fully in the camp.
Here.
Put me like behind those kobolds. I would have been. Yeah, that's good as well.
He's a little invisied. He's invisied. He's got. No one can see him.
Someone's cut my armor.
No one can trap him.
It's true.
Did your arm fall off?
Well, I think we just lost the arm.
Yeah.
When the big break happened, I think my arm went missing.
The great break.
Oh, I think it rebroke.
It's still invisible.
Fantastic.
It's invisible. It's there. It's invisible.
That's the only part of me that's invisible.
Got ghost arm now.
Ghost
Ghost
arm.
You
fingers.
gotta
ghost
send
arm.
me that new hero fortune.
25 to 20.
When the
25 to 20?
22.
All right, go on.
2. 20 to 15.
17.
17.
This was a good roll. Might not be good enough though.
Oh, we got Dum Dum.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
I've been meaning to re-roll.
15 to 10.
11.
Rolling you.
11. Meaning to roll a new character.
9.
9. And what was Miri's?
I don't think she has an initiative bonus, so this is flat. That is going to be 5.
Perfect.
Perfect.
I think your dex is a little high.
I've
don't
gotta
remember.
find her character.
We'll call it a 6.
All right. So as you hit the ground,
Running. That's the same.
running, I'll have you make an acrobatics check to see if you land on your feet.
You got this. You got this, big leagues. He got it. He got it.
I have her level
Acrobatics.
5 character sheet.
It's,
she have a dex bonus?
yeah, that's I got it.
Okay.
That's 16.
Oh yeah. You land on your feet.
Yeah.
As
look
you
cool.
see the giant kind of turn and look very surprised, and then a smile creeps across his face. I'm going to snap you like a twig.
Oh boy.
Is this
You're up
Rolo?
first.
Master Grollo.
Master.
Seems like it.
The third.
Master Frodo.
Shy, you were up first.
Okay.
Rolo?
Jason DeGrollo.
I am going to.
Jason DeGrollo.
No. 180 feet, you said?
180 feet, I said.
45.
Teleport.
Yeah. 45, 90.
Be fast.
And then that's 135
Okay.
is my movement as of right now.
I told you should have looted Kokan's body. He had the cloak of the mountebank.
You want to take
No.
another pass at that? Had to cook it a month back.
And yeah, I'll
Come on,
spend
come
a
on.
focus point to
Welcome to the
get at 135, and that puts me 45 feet away,
Yep.
correct? Okay.
It's not totally
I
accurate.
can't-
'Cause I can't put you all the way over there. It's too far.
And I
Too far for me to reach.
think seeing that, because I can see the scene at this point, I think if you'll allow me, just to be like, hey! Just to call out towards them
Call
to
out?
try and draw the attention away from this.
You make your presence known.
Yeah,
Oh, because you action bonus action to end.
I sure
dash.
did. I got over there.
All right.
I
it
recognize I'm
is
out of your range for
My
what
turn?
we talked
Hey,
about
these things
before.
happen.
Gorolo's turn.
Damn it!
Let's
David,
see.
Jason DeGrollo.
You have been
You were
bragging about how little damage you take for
As Thistle?
weeks.
You're about to get fucking bodied, my brother.
Tired
Right.
on my feet.
You won't. He probably can knock
he's
you
gonna do
prone. Yeah,
that
It's a good thing I
first.
leveled up and got that extra 8 health.
nice. Do you have a combo bonus?
Yeah.
He is going to swing out because he's got 10 feet.
Oh boy.
That looks more like 20.
Yeah, well.
No, don't say that because that makes that distance more.
He's going to swing out with his great club to start.
Yes. Yes. How great is this?
That is 27 to hit.
Whoa.
Let me check my armor class. Yes. That is going to hit.
I rolled very poorly. That is 11 points of bludgeoning damage and 10 points of thunder damage.
21 points.
As you feel the stone slam into you, this like ripple of thunder crashes out and slams into your body. And then you watch as his other hands come out across his chest, across the stone amulet, and in his hands appear stone bolas that he starts spinning around, and he throws them towards you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
You got this, big man.
Him or me?
You got this, big man.
Him.
Yes, that is all right. Dexterity. 13.
13, that's a failure.
Oh boy.
Yes. Excellent.
As
like
they
this much.
fly out and wrap around
Worthy
your body.
adversary.
As the stones come together, there is another clap of thunder.
Oh, yes.
And you take
Pegged by these bolas.
13
Bolo
points,
boy. You can call me Bolo boy.
13 points of thunder damage.
Oh, yes.
Jesus. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And you are restrained as well.
Oh, perfect.
I hate that how much you like this.
Whips and chains excite me.
Oh boy. All right, it is now your turn.
I will look up at him, blood dribbling from my mouth.
Pretty good. Pretty good. My turn.
And I am going to use my action to cast Polymorph on myself.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I am going to turn into a Titanother.
Okay.
Snapping the bolos as I transform.
Because he can
Make,
polymorph higher than he can wild shape.
Oh, that's fucking wild.
Yeah.
Polymorph, you polymorph after your level, you wild shape half your level.
It's
Okay.
a third, actually,
It's a third.
for a Circle of the Moon.
What's it? Oh, it's. What's it?
So
for-
It's a quarter of your level for
Quarter of
everybody
your
else.
Yeah.
That's sick, dude.
We'll use that one.
You can't stop this guy from becoming animal.
You don't have wings, but we're gonna use this one for now.
That's rad.
We will. I'll have you make an athletics check as you change form.
Busted.
As the
Using their
Titanosaur.
athletics.
Busted.
What is athletics? It's a
Strength.
Strength. So I just add my strength.
Busted makes you feel good.
22.
Yeah, you snap out of them. All right. It is Esper's turn.
Oh shit. Okay. Fuck. I'm going to go over to Buddy, who hasn't gone yet. Yeah, little dum dum. And I'm going to stab my spear right up his ass. Speaking of pegging, I'm just gonna.
No.
And I'm going to attack him, and I have advantage because I'm invisible, so I get stealth. I get sneak without having
Does
to.
your
So good at
invisibility,
pegging.
boys? Does
drops.
it? Okay.
Oh, fully. Yeah, it's not a Grado. It's just regular. There's a 21 to hit.
Absolutely.
Cool. Take a and then
He's gonna have to make a con save, won't he?
no,
Oh.
because I need to do an action to.
Bummer.
Oh, I thought it was a bonus action.
No. Well, even the bonus action would have made me visible.
Nice.
8. That was really good dice roll. 8, 13, 15. 19 points of stab into his butt.
Nice.
And then, are we laughing at the fact that Giannis is greedily eating cereal like a little goblin boy off to the side? And then as my bonus
Turned
action...
into a Tyrannosaur, but inside he's a raccoon.
Yeah, fully. I'm going to hex Big Lad.
Okay.
Give him disadvantage on int checks.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It is the kobold's turn.
Oh,
Doesn't have to be.
These guys are going to run inside the mine.
Oh.
Yeah, go get him. Go get him. I'm ready.
Shit.
Do you take an attack of opportunity on one of them as they go by?
Yeah, absolutely.
I would also like to take an.
They were over. I don't think they were close enough to you. They
I have a
were
10
under the
foot
fence.
reach. Okay.
They were over here.
17 to hit.
Yes, that'll hit.
Okay. 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay, so yeah, as you like stab him in the back, his blood just pours out into the entrance of the mine.
And I wouldn't do snake, right?
No. All right, these ones. Yeah, this one is going to head towards the mine as well. Actually, he's going to use his full action dash. He's like in the entranceway. This one is going to use
You have so many books back there.
Don't have
So
less.
many books.
So many books.
Where everyone pick your dungeon scribe item before the fight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Make sure to get a legendary.
There's some the ones at the very back. There's like a
is.
like a snake bow that has like 5 different levels of sentience of like how.
Let's
much-
throw the snake boat at this guy then.
Oh yeah.
We throw the boat.
I'm
boat
worried
in a
that
bottle
this.
at it.
I'm worried that this isn't Grollo,
This is
and that they're going to wake up
This
Grollo.
is Jason DeGrollo.
Because we said between 2 and 4. Sorry, either 2 or 4.
Not 3. Never.
Never 3.
Definitely not 3.
Definitely not 3.
The
For
other
sure,
two
there
could
would
be
never be
mine.
3. You watch as this one kind of spins his hands around, and tiny little stones kind of appear floating around his head.
Oh, this one's a little
and
magic
He's going to use his
caster.
bonus action to shoot it at you.
Okay.
And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me,
Ooh.
please.
You're good at those.
I sure am. That is going to be a flirty 20.
Okay. So you will take half damage. So 6 points of fire damage cut in half is down to 3.
Okay.
As this kind of like mini meteor kind of shoots by your head and kind of grazes your cheek. All right. Yeah.
Actually, it's a projectile, is it not?
It is a projectile.
Yeah, monk shit.
I
monk
can
shit.
use my reaction to deflect or catch a ranged weapon attack. So I am going to do that. I am going to roll my 1d10.
It does actually explode. The whole.
Oh.
That's the whole thing. It hits a solid surface.
Fair
and
enough.
Explodes.
Then I
So you
can't
catch
do-
it and then it blows up in your hand.
That's where
Unless you like catch it, use the momentum and.
So it's not.
But it's
quite
also
like a missile.
specifically weapon attack. I'm
Yes.
assuming this is a magic attack.
Yeah, this is a magic.
Got you. Understood. Don't get to use deflect missiles enough.
A ranged spell attack. That would be a sick monk class built
Yeah.
around deflecting magic.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
All right.
TM.
It is Mark's turn, and then Miri is
Yeah,
up
right
next.
on, absolutely. Mark can see through the trees, right?
Yes, but you are 180 feet away.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Luckily, a lot of my spells have a usual distance of 90 feet. Like extended. Yeah, mate, it's pretty fucking sick. It's absolutely fucking righteous. Yeah, so Mark, offended that there's another caster in this fight, is
Of course he is.
going to double the distance of Summon Aberration, and is going to plop Johnny Built Wrong
Johnny.
behind.
Forge for Johnny Built Wrong.
Oh, it would change
Something
every time.
bad.
Yeah, that'll do it. Pretty good. That nasty
Pretty
guy, and
close.
yeah, he's gonna be right on top of him.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Height.
Johnny Built Wrong is gonna be right next to that little kobold, and still not looking good. Still not a pleasing thing to look at. You notice this time it's got a lot of pockets, and none of them are clothing.
Yikes,
boy.
dude.
Yeah, it's bad.
Fuck, he's got some Slim Jims and Werther's originals in there.
It's nasty.
Yikes.
Mark's gonna run up his 30 feet, do some bonus action stuff, and let's take some swings at this young man.
That's Johnny Built Wrong in.
Johnny Built Wrong's gonna take some swings. He's gonna
Take some swings.
Dose swings at the
Swings.
at the little guy.
forgot how
I think
to
it's
cleric.
attacks, yeah. Oh, those are great. Yeah. 20 and 27.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Come get some. We love to see it. Hey. 13, 7, 20 points.
Nice.
20 points of slashing damage.
Yes, just slashes across this this small kobold sorcerer. You hear, his blood kind of flies out, and some of it fills his pockets.
Hey! Fill your boots.
I was gonna eat those Werthers, damn it.
All right, Miri.
Okay, I'm going to have Miri
I can move Mary. 'Cause
Run up.
Probably closer.
and then
Like here?
Yep.
yeah, as far as she can on her movement, and then we are going to. Miri's gonna have a very, very fun time, and she is going to. Her hair kind of splits in half as another version of her. Just there's kind of like a whoosh of fire, and it steps out of her as she invokes. Yeah, as she invokes duplicity, and she'll put her double 30 feet forward. as far as she can go. The illusion appears in an occupied space between 30 feet.
Did Valentine get fucked up in the Great Breaking? I was gonna tell Cody or not.
Use your channel as an action. And then spiritual weapon is only, there's no point in me doing that. So yeah, she's gonna, that's gonna be her turn at this point. She just wants to get 2 of herself and the duplicate grunting in 2 directions.
Okay.
And that's what I got for you.
Okay.
Sweet.
All right. It is this little guy's turn.
I like this guy.
He's gonna turn. At
I like him
you,
less.
He's wearing dungarees.
And he's just gonna swing his great club at you.
Shorter rolls.
Shorter rolls.
First one's a 26 to hit,
So very hits.
and the second one is an 18 to hit.
was totally hits.
We
When he
have-
goes to the bathroom, he's basically got to get naked. Loser.
You've never worn a jumpsuit
13 points of bludgeoning
How you
damage
do
for the
it,
first
you take it all
one,
off.
Okay.
Boy.
before. Go.
and the second one is 19 points of bludgeoning damage. As you just,
Finnan isn't built for this.
Finnan
I would
He
argue
isn't.
Finnan was
was
built.
built
Sorry.
for that.
was built for this.
I just associate you
Dude,
with all characters
Legitimately,
are Finnan.
I was referring to Esper as Finnan earlier today, so you
nailed
good,
it,
you're
dude.
good. 35 minus 19 is
Esper.
20 is 16. And I rolled my con saves and I succeeded at both.
Okay.
I just needed to beat 10
All right.
For the hex?
for the hits. Yeah.
For the hex.
Hicks.
Oh, for the hex. Yeah,
For the
yeah,
hex.
For the hex.
All right. It is now back to the top of the order. It is Shy's turn.
Okay, so I am 35 feet from the big guy.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it. I am going to run in, so that I can flank, I
Yeah.
think. And then I am going to start. I'm gonna punch the back of his calf. Like I'm gonna punch him right,
Get him.
like just above the Achilles. And I am going to do. Yeah, we're gonna roll those 2 attacks
Just
here.
just a real nasty Charlie horse.
That's gonna be
Who married Sally Cow?
21 to hit for the first one.
That hits Charlie Horse.
Oh.
And that's a natural 20 for the second one. So that is
Your
going
dice
to
are
be,
behaving tonight.
They are, for now. That's going to be 3d6 for that first one, plus 8.
What?
I can see your belly button.
You can't.
It's the deepest V of all time.
It's called wishful thinking, Adam.
8 and 1 is 9.
You'd
plus
know if you
8.
could see it.
17 points
staring
of
at the
damage for the first 2 hits, and I am going to spend a focus point, and I am going to hit him again for 2 more. That is cocked. That's going to be a flirty 20
Yeah.
for that one,
That hits.
and that's going to be a 26 for the second one.
That hits.
Okay, and that is just 2.
Mess him up.
Fuck him up, dude.
Plus 8. That is 4 and 1 is 5. Plus 8 is 13 points of damage. And that is my turn.
Okay. All right. It is
Jason DeGrello.
Jason DeGrello's turn. And what's he gonna do? He is going to
Bring it.
I think I've used 2 of those. Pass.
Yes, hit me.
Hit me.
I want you to do it. I want you to hit me. Hit me.
Yes.
Wait, we're gonna get what do you call it?
Tossed.
No, that's a.
Oh, I should have done that. That's okay. I'll do it next time.
Well, no, we will get copyright strike though.
He's going to use his great club once again on
Yes!
It's a parody.
Parody.
that's a natural 1.
Woo! We love that. We're responsible for that.
And
That's
so it
dope.
kind of like it comes down and you kind of catch it with your horns and slams into the ground. Then he's going to use his bolos. Yeah, he's going to use his bolos again.
bolos?
He's going to use his Grollo's bolos on you.
Hello, welcome to Grollo's Bolos. So you can buy anything
Make
you
a dexterity
need.
saving throw for me.
Yeah.
You got this.
Buddy.
As a Titan.
You're big and Dexy.
I am not big and Dexy. 13!
That is a failure.
Same number.
So you are restrained once again.
All right.
And you take 15 points of thunder damage.
Oi.
Oh, yeah.
Oi.
Yeah, as the stones kind of slam out, and that wave of thunder damage rips out. All right, it is.
It's my turn.
And then he is going to. He's gonna move around this way, so you can take an attack of opportunity.
Sure will.
Fuck him up.
But he's still within my range.
Yeah, he comes around to this side of you.
That is going to be a 25.
That hits.
Get him.
And it's a full action to try and break the restraints, right?
Yes.
That is going to be 6 points of bludgeoning
Points. As you hit him in the leg as he comes around.
damage. I think I roundhouse kick to the back of the leg.
All right, it is Thistle's turn.
All right. Well, I can't move. I can still hit him. So I'm gonna stomp him.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
Is it disadvantage?
Because you're restrained, yeah.
Because I'm restrained.
Because you're restrained.
Oh, that one's cocked, but it doesn't matter because it's not gonna be lower. 18 to hit.
That does hit.
Oh yeah. That's
Big target.
So you said it doesn't matter because it's not going to be lower? What was the roll?
8.
Holy shit, you had a monster that.
He's a big guy.
You're a big rhino moose.
Yeah.
I know this. I like that.
The last dandelion.
19. 26 points of bludgeoning damage.
Holy.
Nice. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, as he's going to use one of his reactions. His reaction, Hill Rebuff.
That is a natural 20.
Okay. So you feel this kind of repulsive wave emanate out from his stone amulet, but you kind of dig your large hooves into the ground, and you manage to stay in place. All right. It is.
Do we see the charge? Do we see something happening? Like, is he grabbing the amulet as that was
No,
happening?
it just seems to like.
The amulet pulses out?
Yeah, pulses
so
out.
would I be able to make the sense that something is coming from that amulet?
Maybe.
I printed it out.
All right. You, Esper, you hear this first.
Oh no.
As you hear this, like.
Oh no, it's the third giant!
Oh.
That means there's
as
another one.
He runs through
My
here.
math couldn't have been wrong.
That means there's another one.
And
Oh, he
you
looks
see
Not
this
the Grillanter.
large giant kind of bash its way through. And you can see this hill giant looks a little bit different. It looks kind of, it's got this sort of crazed look in its eyes. You can see its teeth are all kind of jagged and broken. And you can see where it once had chains kind of pinning it down that have been broken. And it is quite flabby.
And it's just housing pumpkin.
It's just like, it's covered in pumpkin juice, dude.
Oh,
It's-
no.
It's got like, you can, like the smell immediately is quite offensive.
The smell of November 10th.
Quick thing. As my bonus action, I would like to activate my Eldritch Maul.
Okay.
And I took 15 points of damage. I have to make a con save for my polymorph. So
Do you want to make the con save? Oh, you.
It would be on his
Yeah,
turn, so yeah.
I have to beat a 10. Yeah, that's good.
Sweet.
All right. So this one comes out. I'm gonna roll a d10.
What do you mean you gotta roll a d10?
That's what it does in the start of its turn.
Confusion.
Nobody knows what this big boy's about to do, not even him.
And
big boy?
as he literally comes out, he just says, "Nah!" And he swings his fist. I'm gonna roll a d4 to see which one of you he hits. You're all within range.
Is that including Dum Dum?
Yeah.
That's
So
incredible.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right.
One he does.
Yes!
You. As he like screams and slams out his fist.
How much damage should I take?
Let's
many
find out.
giants. Much
Let's see if he
giants.
hits. This is a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right.
Big rhino.
I fail. I choose to fail.
What is happening?
What has gone
14,
wrong?
14 points of
Yeah, this is
bludgeoning
great.
damage.
Yes. If I make it not fun for Tim, he won't hit me.
And then,
The only thing deeper than your V is the depths of your insanity.
that's his turn, because that's how he decides what he does.
The button.
All right.
You haven't seen my belly button.
And it is now Esper's turn.
I am going to bonus action disengage, and I'm going to swoop that way towards Thistle off the board.
Oh, he's off the board.
Well, put me up by those 3 trees right by the wall.
3 tree?
The 3 tree, yeah.
Old Esper 3 tree.
And then
And Boulder Boy 3 tree.
Big Daddy here with the hex on him is going to need to make 3 intelligence saves.
Okay.
And the second one is going to be sneak.
Okay.
Fingers crossed, gang. I have to
First.
roll a shot, otherwise I lose a bunch of d4.
That'd be a bad one. Yeah, no, I don't think he's gonna use. Let's see.
Oh, this guy got them legendaries?
The last one was a 16. I don't know if that succeeds.
I think that it succeeds. I think my
But you said the second one was the sneak.
second one is the snake.
So the first 2 hit.
That's a paddling.
Paddling?
That's a paddling.
Of
It's a
damage.
Simpson. It's a Simpson reference.
Really
Okay.
old school Simpson, right?
I'm gonna do this damage. I lose a d6 because of hex, and I lose 3d4 because I didn't hit. But we roll those.
Whoa,
dice.
that's a lot of
Oh,
dice.
that's some numbers too. 9,
That dice
15,
We'd hope that there'd be some numbers on it.
22.
What if it was just letters?
Dice have no
It just
numbers.
spelt out the word 17.
Just little cubes.
I did damage.
That's it. That's all you need.
Wait, they're just Scrabble tiles, and it's the amount of damage is how much it's worth. I rolled a fucking Q!
36 points.
Nice.
Yeah, you have to spell their name out in damage.
They get vulnerability if you can spell out a word.
That's what happens when
We're
you
not
cast
here
Counterspell,
creating
the
new
dice
mechanic
become Scrabble
symptoms.
tiles.
In
A Scrabble wizard?
This actually kind of rocks. We'll talk about this later, because...
We'll have a meeting.
Yeah,
Yeah, 30, 32? 32.
Yeah.
Points
Okay.
of damage.
I think you said 36.
36.
36.
is better than 32.
Yeah, 36.
This is a good idea.
Damage into his brain. As I think the way I would do it is I'd like disengage and attack at the same time. I stab up towards the big guy as like kind of a feint, and then I slap through my spear and throw the knives behind me and then disengage. Like, and he saves on the last one.
All right.
It's a bummer. There's a lot of damage there on the table.
All right. It is the kobold's turn. This one is going to run into the mine.
Is to get the 4th giant.
And this one...
Yeah, what do you want to do? You got Johnny Bill
2
wrong.
or 4 3.
He's got a pocket where his eyes, nose, and mouth should be. Oh.
That's
I mean, what is the mouth but
So
a pocket?
yucky.
It's
For food.
Yeah, but I'm seeing like a jeans pocket. Like it's like a perfect U and an opening.
Got a zipper.
It's like how the fish people's mouths are. There's like upside down.
There's a chain wallet going from his ear to
No,
his mouth.
it's those pockets on the side of the cargo pants that are really billowy.
Oh, no.
And it's all flat.
Yeah, okay. You watch he is going to... You watch his finger kind of spins as a little orange globe.
No!
And he's going to shoot it into the woods. Where the 3 of you are, he should be able to hit.
We're 150 feet away.
A range on fireball is 150 feet.
Oh, what a poop.
So, you-
Yeah, Fireball's got that thick range.
so I'll need a dexterity saving throw. The 3 of you.
Fucking...
Which means if you have a sorcerer with Fireball, it's a 300-foot spell.
Alright. Yes.
Mouth worked.
I didn't put it in my mouth, and they've been rolling poorly. Yeah. And I need to learn my lesson. 22.
22 is a success.
Put it in your face.
That's a success.
And Miri is also resistant to fire
Fire,
damage.
I need to teach Johnny Built Wrong Mage.
I don't also know what her hit points are right now because I don't have her updated character sheet.
She's a D8. What's her
an
constitution?
I
25 points of fire damage cut in half
Okay, to 12?
to 12.
Very cool deal.
+2.
+2 to
See
con.
if I keep
Yeah.
Mr. Built Wrong.
For now, give her 62 hit points because it's my hit points plus 14, which is a D8.
Okay.
So seems reasonable.
I mean, realistically, she's got plot armor. She's not here.
That's so true.
Unless
Which
that was
is
the
why
plan
I'm
all
leaving
along.
for
6 weeks.
2 months.
Johnny Built Wrong is Johnny Built Gone.
Oh!
I drop concentration.
As he turns to goo.
Devastating.
All right. It
I
is
rolled a 5. That gets me to an 8.
Mark's turn.
Oh, Mark is pissed.
Yeah, you got out wizarded by this wizard.
Hey, shut the.
Not a
I
wizard.
bet you he went to a better school.
No one went to a better school than me. I just didn't learn anything. You said we were near the water?
Deppner took that personally.
And I took
No.
it personally.
No. You're by a mine.
You described that there was water and they'd like broken it like they were drinking water from it?
Oh, they had like a basin of water that
How
they
big
drank.
that basin? Where is it?
The basin would have been like.
But they poured it out, so they can't.
Yeah.
We can't.
There's no more water left in it.
I want to hurt this young man.
Who's on deck?
It's
Miri, I believe, is on deck.
Doesn't Diamond mean they have to attack the closest thing?
yeah.
the shot's right there, never mind.
Look, it's not about. Look, now it's personal. If this guy's gonna throw a fireball at me, I'm gonna hurt him. I'm gonna hurt him, and all his friends are gonna have to watch.
To be fair, most of his friends ran in the mine.
Yeah, that's why we're
Yeah,
gonna have to keep him alive for a
Your
while.
letters is showing. This is real letters energy of like, I'm gonna shit down your throat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
deeply.
That was quite the finale.
So good.
Okay.
I watched that the other day.
I would like 3 creatures. Yeah, I'd love Pumpkin Johnny, Dum Dum, and Fucko Fireball to make charisma saving throws for me, please.
How charismatic is the dude just housing those pumpkins?
I think
like
he could
him.
be really popular in like Frosher's party kind of way.
You know he can do a keg
Is
flip.
this to be frightened?
No.
Okay, great.
This is to
Feel
to
pain.
avoid me shearing their dreams.
Holy shit.
It's bullets.
Believe it or not, Pumpkin Boy, not super charismatic.
What if he just mullers through 3 more pumpkins?
Oh shit! I'm coming around to this guy.
It is
Dude, it was fun at first, and now it's fucking weird.
I'm uncomfortable and covered in pumpkin seeds.
He's got to be stopped. The Hill Giant was a 12. Pumpkin Boy was a 6. And the big boy is going to use a legendary resistance.
No, it's the
I didn't do the big
Oh, the
boy.
kobold.
Dum
Okay,
Dum
never mind.
Kobold and
Then the kobold. Actually,
also
the
going to use
kobold
a
is better.
legendary
That was
resistance.
16.
Ooh. Meets it, beats it. Okay, he's on a successful state, half damage. He's gonna take. Big boys take 22 points of psychic damage, and they have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws until the start of their next turn. And the kobold only takes half of that, so he's gonna take what, 21, 22? I mean, 11, 12, 11. Has Mark, like, forcibly implants doubt into these giants' brain. The kobold is able to resist it, but it's like a fucking long distance lobotomy as I'm like shooting psychic. What are those things that they poke into brains to like electrodes? It's like I'm sending fucking psychic electrodes into these fucking noodles. I'm gonna go 30 feet. We'll call it 15 as I go off to the side so that the two of us can't get.
Together.
Yeah, so I'm 15 feet up, and I can't do anything with a juicy bonus action.
All right. It is Miri's turn.
Okay, Miri is going to move 30 feet forward in one direction, and her double is we're gonna try to split the playing field here, and it's a bonus action to get her double to move, so the double's gonna do that. I'm trying to flank on the other side, and then I'm not within melee of that kobold, am I?
No.
Okay, so we're gonna send. Yeah, the new pumpkin boy's looking gross. So Miri's gonna.
Oh, yeah.
Miri feels offended at how gross this is, and she is going to kind of rear back. Or actually, I've seen her do this. She kind of like rears back with a slingshot, and she's going to fire a guiding bolt towards Pumpkin Boy.
Pumpkin Boy.
If Pumpkin Boy doesn't have an action where he just Gatling guns pumpkin seeds
Yes.
at us, I'd be pretty disappointed. Just a cone attack of pumpkin seeds.
I don't think her.
That's a big hand, because he's got 6
He's
pumpkins.
got a shit ton of pumpkins in that hand.
Have you ever seen the video of the guy who juggles 3 apples and takes bites out of them as he's juggling
I
them?
found it really off-putting, yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
22.
22, that does hit.
Okay, so I cast that at a 3rd level, so that is So 5d6, that's 66.
Nice.
4, 5.
The thing that concerns me is he is obviously been recently imprisoned with his chains, and he took the time after freeing himself to go just get 12 pumpkins.
Man gotta eat.
He knows his priority.
You're gonna run into a fight without eating?
True.
Have you seen me in my cereal?
True.
Always ready for a fight.
24 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
And advantage on the next attack.
Yes.
As he sparkles with divine energy.
I like to think that there's kind of just like heat and like sparks kind of coming off as with Miri's flavor.
All right. It is this boy's turn.
Oh, dum dum.
Come get some. Come get some Thistle.
No, I think he's gonna go after you, Esper.
Yeah, but it's disadvantage on
You know what?
attacks because he doubts himself.
Everyone is going to go after this.
He's gonna swing his big club at you.
I just want to get to low health once in this game.
You will.
You will, Bubby.
Puppy.
All right, that's the first one. That's a 16 to hit.
Maybe another giant coming out
The
of
first one.
We could have to fight
And the second one is only a 12 to hit.
That does not hit, but
But it
the
does.
second one might have advantage cancelling out the disadvantage because roll the damage for the first attack.
Oh,
Are you
okay.
unconscious?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll roll the first.
Why do you
That's
Because I got
19
hit for fucking 30.
19 points of bludgeoning
I'm
damage.
out.
Mother
Okay.
Shit.
dunker.
So I would roll the second attack again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
I rolled worse. I rolled a
Is it
2.
automatic?
That's 10.
No, you still have to hit.
You still have to hit. That's a 10. Only 10 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
So you just. It does not hit. All right. It is.
trips
Yeah, you
a
watch.
little
yeah.
I don't know. I like. I
What was
think.
the interaction?
He
that you
did-
felt
he does it.
unconscious?
Yeah, which cancels that. Then he hit me again. He attacked me after I felt unconscious.
Is that an auto hit?
Yeah.
No. It's an attack with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
No, sorry, an
An
attack,
with advantage.
which cancelled the disadvantage.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I like to think that he hit me and I just collapse under the second hit. Just fully, just like.
You
It's like when boxers like knock out their opponent and they swing
Swing
expecting
again,
them
yeah.
to still be there.
And then knock out themselves.
All right. It is back to the top of the order. It is Shy's turn.
Shit. Okay. I'm all the way on the other
I don't
side.
know if you saw that.
I took a total of
No,
about
I don't
55
think so.
damage.
What stinky pumpkin around you?
Yeah, there's a lot of stinky pumpkin happening right now. Okay. I am not only in melee with the pumpkin boy, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to move around pumpkin boy, not leaving melee, and I'm going to go try and get between him and
Here?
yeah. Why did you say that like that?
No, it's a good choice, I guess.
Okay, and I am going
Plays
to.
out.
Why are we on a vicious mental warfare on M right now?
Yeah, guys, come on.
Because these giants are so stupid. I gotta help them any way I can.
Oh, just psychological warfare.
I am
see.
gonna take my first 2 hits at the pumpkin guy.
I like the idea of that in
does have
game. It's just a
disadvantage
dude
on,
watching the fight, being like,
saving throws.
interesting.
Okay.
Okay. Interesting.
Good. That's really good to know.
Do you think that's the best idea?
You want to cast a spell, bro?
That is gonna be a 21 and a higher than that.
Yes.
For
Hell
that
yeah.
first one.
Yeah.
And Constitution saving throw as I attempt a stunning strike.
Okay.
With disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Oh!
He doubts himself. He's got imposter syndrome. He can't possibly eat all those pumpkins.
You watch me. That is.
Is there a mechanical thing to the pumpkins? Because if not, I'm really sad.
I guess you'll have to wait and see. I gotta roll a d10 at the top of every. That's a 15 for the con save.
Meets it, beats it, but it is 17 points of bludgeoning damage for my hits. And then, yeah, we're gonna do it again. I am going to hit him again for 2 hits. As I spend another focus point to do flurry of blows.
Hurt.
Hurt him.
That's 22 and 18.
Yes, those both hit.
Okay. And then, yeah, if he's got if he's got disadvantage, let's
Can't do that,
attempt.
you're a monk now.
one more. I know I wish. One more stunning strike.
Nice. Okay.
I was being genuine.
That's only a 10.
He is now stunned.
Hell yeah.
Plus, that's going to be 9. It's another 17 points of bludgeoning
Nice.
damage.
Punch that pumpkin.
And I think as like
Never know.
I think as I'm like swinging around, as I'm like doing like a roundhouse kick and trying like to get him stunned, I think that would be at that point I'd probably clock that Esper was down.
Okay.
And I would, yeah.
Yeah.
Or
There's
maybe not.
another giant.
Okay.
Yeah, and also
Remember, he is
Titanic-
this big.
Oh, okay.
A
Gotcha.
titanosaur. Like there's a wall of
Okay.
meat between us.
All right. As you watch, he's and it is the Avalancher's turn.
The Avalancher?
Told ya, it's not Jason DeGrollo.
Girl is coming.
Well, yeah, it is. It is.
Oh, Jason DeGrollo.
The Avalanche.
Alright.
Jason, the Avalanche de Grollo.
This is Grollo Frogmaw.
Judge.
This is
Claude
Grollo
Grollo.
from.
It's a little Hunchback of Notre Dame reference
Oh,
for you.
yes.
Good.
Can you sing Hellfire in a Jason Derulo voice? Because that would be Judge Jason Claude Dro. Fuck. I've gone down the hole.
I have to learn Hellfire first.
Hellfire.
Oh, Tim is.
Yeah. Okay, that's what he's gonna do. He is going to.
Hit me.
Yeah, you're gonna hit both. He's gonna hit all three of you.
Yeah.
You watch as he like holds onto the amulet and starts to laugh, and you see this kind of like these stones fly off the top
Oh
of
my God.
the mine and kind of form in the air and drop down in a 20-foot radius. He's kind of here-ish.
So he's gonna hit.
He's gonna hit all three of you. He's gonna center it over here.
Okay.
And you know what? It would probably hit the kobold too.
Yeah. We love
Yeah,
that.
he didn't give a shit about them. All right, so it's a deck save, please.
Mouth boy
And
automatically fails.
disadvantage because I'm restrained.
Yes.
Automatic
Yeah.
failure, okay.
No, I think it's a disadvantage.
Disadvantage, automatic failure. And then I think automatic failure because we hate him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You rolled a 2, so yeah.
Okay.
4.
22.
22. Okay, you succeed, so you'll take.
Do you have a
damage.
Vajon? Yeah, you're level 7, right?
I do. Yeah. So I don't take any damage.
Nada.
I love that.
All right. That's.
I'm just like imagining Shy, all these rocks coming down, and Shy just like jumping between the rocks.
Absolutely.
30 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yes.
This one just gets clocked on the head and just fully just
Dead?
Dead.
What?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
she hit it a ton.
Yeah.
This kobold is also
30,
squished.
half 50
Um,
for my con.
and
Natural 20.
Ooh, yeah.
so you maintain your form. You are no longer restrained. It ends at the start of his turn, so you are no longer restrained. All right, and
Is it my turn now?
this area is difficult terrain as well.
like
with
chomping
all
at the bit.
Yeah, he's spicy.
It's an energy.
Oh, you are knocked prone though.
God damn it!
Yeah, you're knocked prone. Okay, and that is Grola's turn. It is now Thistle's turn.
All right, well, then get up.
It's not graceful.
Lumbers, I believe would be the term.
So it's half
tough
my
to be
movement.
graceful after
And now it's also
Pegged by a bolo.
difficult terrain.
Yes.
Yes.
Shit. All right, I'm gonna stomp him.
Okay.
That is a 20, dirty 20.
That hits.
He's also taking thunder damage. Is he immune to that because he was giving it off, or is he resistant? Can we separate it?
Nope. You can do it as normal.
You shit out a lot of thunder damage. You're not resistant to thunder.
Yeah, I'm just checking.
Circle of life, you know.
21, 28 points.
Woo!
Stop.
Actually, no, 29 points.
Just cuz?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Because the dragon claw adds a +1
Nice.
to damage.
All right. As you kind of right onto his kneecap. All right. It is that guy's dead. Esper, I need you to come roll some.
This is going good for
Holy! look
All
good.
right. The kobolds are in the mine. Mark, it's your turn.
Okay, all right. Well, Mark's gonna move up 30 feet, see what he can see. I don't think he can't see Esper, but does he know how dire things are? If Shy doesn't, he doesn't.
There's a lot of meat between us.
He can see two big boys, but I think he's gonna go for the little big boy.
Dum Dum?
Yeah, Mark
Just
is
the littlest guy.
It's just a little guy.
If Tim reveals that there was in fact 3 giants left, I'm gonna genuinely be annoyed at
It's
that
quite
fucking
possible
beetle.
that the beetle didn't consider Johnny Pumpkins to be a giant.
True,
Maybe some sort of pet or something. He does have kind of a whole different vibe.
There might have been one.
We've been making the joke, this number or this number, but not this number for so long, and Tim has been sitting on this like a little goblin king.
No, there is one more giant in there.
Okay.
Maybe because you kept saying it so much, I couldn't resist.
That's what I thought! I fucking knew it was that!
Mark is going to try
Fuck,
to
that's
mind
funny.
sliver the big man.
Okay.
I'd like to think that it was 4, and
That's an intelligence saving throw
that
for
bit
me.
cost him a giant.
And this
That
is,
would be nice.
This is for the guy with the amulet.
I roll. Well,
What is he rolling?
Intelligence
he's
saving
still
throw.
a hill giant, so yeah, he only gets a -1, so it's a 15.
Okay, that's
Oh,
just
I thought
enough.
His total was -1. I'm like, surely that's a crit, right? If you're below
He's
zero,
gonna take 8 points of damage, 8 points of psychic damage, and he's gonna have a negative 1d6 to his next roll, which he will do immediately as I'm going to cast Psychic Lance on him. Another intelligence saving throw, please.
Wait, did you hasten a cantrip?
No, I extended the range of the cantrip, and now I'm hastening a big boy spell with a range of 120 feet.
Sick.
That is you rolled very poorly. That's only a 5, but he's going to use another legendary resistance.
Oh, what a boner!
Yeah, he's going to burn up his second.
Well, then he's still gonna take some damage.
Yeah.
Because I don't like
He's
him.
not going to be incapacitated.
He's not gonna be incapacitated.
Psychic Lance is so great.
Psychic Lance
It's
is
a
really
great
strong.
spell.
I wanna hurt him. Because I wasn't able
Any
to hurt
listen,
him.
gang,
He hurt the kobold instead of me. And I
Like
take
theory
that
crafting
personally.
D&D characters, build around conditions.
3,
Not enough people
6,
do that, and it's so much fun
12.
to just be like, I'm going to make
I
it.
love stunning.
11.
Yeah.
11.
11 points of psychic damage.
All right. It is now Miri's turn.
Okay, Miri again is going to. I'm gonna move up. She's gonna move forward. Can she get within 60 feet of Esper?
Does Miri see that Esper's down?
Can I get and see that he's down?
She can make a perception check.
Allow me that for free.
Yeah.
12 plus.
If my count is right, Mary's still 90 feet away from the action.
Right. Yeah, because she
Well,
went.
she needs to be within 60 feet.
Perception is going to be.
around 20. Yeah, if she moved another 30, she would only be 90 feet.
Perception is 15.
Oh, as in she started at...
Yeah, we started at 180.
Right,
Neither of us are monks. We've been moving 30 each time.
Yeah,
unless
so
she's
she wouldn't be
She's
within
120.
60
Healing
feet.
Word is a bonus action spell.
She's one... Oh, action dash?
Yeah, use her action to dash, and then
Then-
use healing
okay.
She'd be
word
60
as a
feet.
She'd be
bonus
60
action
feet.
spell.
With a 15.
Do you want me to roll something?
Yeah.
To determine it?
Yeah. Roll a d20.
Roll a stealth check. Add the 10 for passive.
An 8.
An 8. So yeah, she can see.
Incredible. So Miri is going to just kind of like I think there's a panic that comes out of her, and she just reaches out, and you just see this tiny little bead of radiant light just whip towards Esper as she casts Healing Word at 3rd level. I remember how to cleric. I know how to do this.
It's all coming back.
All coming back to me.
There were nights when the
I rolled like
wind was
dog
so
shit. That's what is it? Plus her.
Boy died the way he did.
Dude.
He had so many other fun things.
Did he, can you answer me? Did he have a pumpkin-based ability?
Can't tell you.
Fuck.
6.
Oof.
I'm sorry.
No, listen, I appreciate all of the
I rolled like trash.
We
We can get you out of
magic.
death saves. That's what I want to do. And that I can't use the bonus action to move the double, so that is my turn.
Okay.
Or that is her turn.
It is the other hill giant's turn.
Maybe.
since you're there.
Hit me.
No, he's probably gonna hit shy.
Do I need to make like a deception check? To
Yeah, make a deception check to see if he notices your eyes open. Or if you have the wherewithal to keep them closed as you start to come to.
That's a critty.
Ayo.
Yeah,
you don't give away that you're not unconscious.
Good dice. That's my good dice.
So
Does
yeah,
that give me advantage on my next attack? Because I'm so convinced.
how
He thinks I'm fully dead.
Yeah, he's not a
Sit up.
Okay, the first attack on you is a
It rolls like
27.
Hits.
And the second one is an 18.
Hits.
All right. So for the first attack, that's 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Hey.
And the second is 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's why I went down. Is because I got hit with 3 of those.
Dude, I've been hit by those all day, bro.
You're a fucking rhino moose.
All day.
Okay. That's
48 hit points.
yeah, I just get clocked by a giant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whew.
Just
That's
just
50% of my
swinging his great
Awesome
club.
for it.
All right, it is Shy's turn.
Well, I don't like that, so I'm gonna go up to this guy and I am going to unleash 2 attacks. That's gonna be a flirty 20 and a 14.
The 14. Yeah, yep, it does hit this one.
14 hits, great. Okay, that's gonna be
So they're just regular old hill giants.
that's plus 8 and 8 is 16 points of damage. And then I am going to spend I'm going to spend my last focus point there for now, and I am going to hit 2 more times. That's not going to hit with an 11, and the other one is a 25.
That hits.
Sweet.
Nope.
Get him.
That is going to be 7 points of bludgeoning damage. I rolled 2 of them because I assumed I hit twice, but I didn't want to say. I just wanted to pick, so I just re-rolled
Oh, I see.
damage on that one.
Nice.
And that is, I'm in melee with him. I am going to use my movement. Is Thistle in melee? No, there's a fence.
There's there's like supplies and stuff.
Can I cut in between there? And I would like to move basically.
He can still hit you over the fence, but
Yeah, I want to stay into melee, but I'm going to come around to the edge here, close to this like shrubbery business there.
Over here?
Yeah.
A shrubbery.
Yeah.
All right, it is Jason DeGrollo's.
Jason DeGrollo.
Oh, he's going to
Hit me.
Oh my god.
hit me.
Did you discover a new kink over there?
We don't yuck anybody's yum at
Oh, I
this
forgot
point.
to use his reaction
The
against
weirder
you,
I
too.
make it for Tim, the less he wants to hit.
The thing is, it's you're making it weirder for all of us.
I'm actually
There's
coming around to it.
damage on this attack.
Yeah, he's gonna do it again.
He's gonna do it again.
Gonna do it again. You watch as again he grabs that amulet and the stones fly up into the air and drop down. Dexterity saves from all of you.
Regardless of
including-
what I roll, I'm unconscious. I'm getting hit, I assume.
I assume so. You take half damage if you fail. So
16.
Well, I have 6 hit points.
Is he hitting you? Because he didn't hit you on the last one. You were on the edge of it.
yeah.
But
no, he's centering.
centering because he centered
yeah.
it. Boom on.
Oh yeah, that'll do it for sure.
bu-
Yeah. Oh yeah.
16. Actually 16.
Yay!
I mean, I'll roll it, but
21, but
That's a
with
6.
evasion I take no damage.
Okay.
16.
16. That meets it, beats it. So
19.
that is half damage.
19.
Half damage.
Half of a lot.
And not knock prone.
Enough.
You are not knocked prone.
Unless he rolls 11. Unless he does 11 damage, I'm unconscious.
Did Big Boy fail?
No, he succeeded as well. He-
Silvery barbs.
Okay, he rolled better that time.
Aw.
That's okay.
That's a lot of math, Carlson.
Advantage.
Thank you.
26 points of bludgeoning damage, and half is 13.
Yes.
You're out.
Just gonna mark another exhaustion.
Oh, God.
All right,
It's a
and
good thing we slept on the way here.
that's what he's
Yeah.
gonna do.
Dude, if there's one thing I know, it's tactics when it comes to boss fights. I play video games.
As this giant is like, as the like stones bump up against his forearms. All right, it is Thistle's turn.
How far am I from Jason DeGrolla?
This is all still difficult terrain. You're right next to him.
Okay.
You're in melee with him.
And Biggie Smalls?
Yo, don't do Biggie the dirty
feet.
like that.
10 feet?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to move 10 feet. I will take the attack of opportunity. I'm okay with that. I'm going to move 10 feet away from Biggie Smalls.
10 feet away, like this way?
Yeah, so that I'm 20 feet away.
Okay.
And then I'm going to charge him for 20 feet.
He's gonna take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, but now I'm gonna do it. First off, cast my
That's 23 to hit.
That hits. Get a free hit.
You're such a weirdo. It's like I'm playing
13
with a
points of
new
bludgeoning
person
damage.
All right. Yeah.
that I didn't consent to play
And
with.
11 points of thunder damage.
Amazing. All right, is it my turn now?
Does your concentration stay up on your polymorph?
Do you have some
I have to
magical
roll- I have to
ability
roll
where
it
you
twice,
return all
right?
damage?
No, that's one attack.
Oh.
Or yeah, once for the damage before for the.
Oh yes, that was
Rockfall.
13, so I have to beat a 10. That win. Yeah, it's good. And then once for 20, have
That's
for
10.
21, have also 10.
Come on. Oh.
That is no, that's a natural one. No.
So you go to charge back and you stumble over as yourself.
And I trip and I fall to my knees and I'm like, shit! And I stand up, I cast polymorph on myself again. I turn back, but now I'm fully healed.
That's rude, dude. You can't do that. You can't do that. That's rude.
Everyone who's ever been like, I'm gonna play a
Druid.
druid because they're really good utility spellcasters. No, they're just tanks. They know it.
And that's my turn.
How much health does a Titan?
136.
So you effectively have a health pool over 300, near enough.
Well, yeah, because I can
also
I
got
can,
the
be,
bear.
I can become a bear a couple times too.
Thistle is our tank.
No, because you became a crow. So one more time.
I can go one more bear.
You have your hit points 172. 272.
Yeah,
plus
plus
your
the
hit
roller
points plus
bear.
a bear.
Plus the 4 hit points for the crow.
One hit point.
Esper, yeah.
At advantage. At advantage.
At advantage.
Although?
With exhaustion. Oh no.
I haven't hit 30.
No, yeah, you're
third,
right.
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
fine. Okay.
Oh, I didn't like the
little-
brief microaggression. The micro.
I did not like that microaggression.
I didn't notice it, so it's fine.
I made no facial expression.
Oh, that's
No one
not
can
true.
prove otherwise.
Watch the pod back.
the
Watch
kobolds
the
are
pod.
No, I
Mine.
felt my face
Mark's
express.
turn.
I'm an expressive person, alright? I'm sorry.
Yeah, we are going to move up 30 feet. I'm keeping track of where I am. Same service. I would like Lil Big Boy.
Bigger.
I've got limited options that I can do, and I kind of like this idea. It's kind of silly, but I'd like Lil Big Boy to make an intelligence saving throw for me.
Okay.
Just that little sweet dum dum.
16's the number to beat.
I believe that's a 15.
Then that's not going to do it.
18 and yes, in fact, he does have -3. So 15.
He's going to take 7 points of psychic damage,
Nice.
as I will then get him to try and make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Ooh.
With a -D4 as he gets mind slivered as we get those electrodes into his liver.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 20.
That will do
The
it.
con save. -2 is 18, but plus
A bunch.
43.
4. Yeah, it's 22.
Then with limited options, I try to just teleport him out of the fight, and he's just too much meat.
Yeah, it's just too much mass to try to get away.
A couple of pumpkins do teleport away.
I'm only 75 feet away now, team.
Hey, we're almost in the fight.
We're getting there.
Okay, it is Miri's turn.
Yeah, Miri is going to gonna reach out again, and because seeing that Esper is down, you're down right now, yes?
I am not conscious.
Great. So we're gonna reach out and we're gonna try a little bit harder this time as I cast Healing Word at 4th level. This time.
Really giving her.
I mean, if there was a time, it seems like now.
Do you need a D4?
No, I have
It's
meant
giving
I brought mine
her.
from home.
Oh my god. 10.
Right?
As I made that comment about the dice, and it just like.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss.
Here's the thing. Unless you're rolling above 20 health, probably gonna go unconscious.
I know, but it's better than you taking 2 death saves.
No, that's what I'm saying. You're bringing me up.
I know.
Like, the amount of difference between you rolling 1 health of healing and 15 health of healing, basically non-existent. So
know.
don't worry too much.
Okay, and so Miri is going to. There's nobody. Yeah, okay. She's going to run around she's going to run around there.
Okay.
And then the double is going to start sprinting. No, I actually can't. I can't move the double because of I used bonus action for healing word. So that is Mary's turn.
All right. It is this boy's turn.
Yeah.
He's gonna swing at you. First one is, I think, only a 13 to hit.
Nope.
Did you take an action, Ismir?
And the second one
I
is
think you took an action.
Oh no, I didn't take an action as Mary.
You like Sacred Flame or something.
Yeah. Sorry, it's hard piloting 2 carriages. Yeah, big.
Sacred.
Big.
Big boy.
Jason DeGrollo can make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Is he dexterous? Is he quick?
That's only 11.
No,
Quick
that
like an
is a
avalanche.
failure.
Legendary resistance on a Sacred Flame? You sure?
Are you
It's
certain?
like 2d8.
He's
2d8 damage.
fine.
Has he got a lot of health left?
He's got like 10 health left.
He's bleeding.
And he's still got 1 giant in reserve. Like,
That's true.
Somewhere.
This is.
it's 2 or 4.
Somewhere
But-
out there.
There might be 5.
No, definitely not that.
That's going to be 7 and 2.
We can trust that
is
beetle.
9 radiant damage on that one.
I mean, I did eat him. I mean, sorry, Sprig ate him.
And it's now my turn,
Oh, the
correct?
ship.
It's the hill giant. The second one was a 27 to hit. On you.
Yes.
And so that is 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Swings out,
Shy
and we are back at the top of the order. Shy.
Okay. I am going to. You hear a puff of steam come out as I am going to take my clockwork gauntlet and I am going to smash this guy in the knee.
Okay.
Because that is a bonus action. Oh, and then, cool. I also always forget that I also have my boots of blood on.
Oh.
So
Blood
when
boots?
I am below 50% of my health, which I am
So
a lot
full
of the
of blood.
time, I have advantage on dexterity saving throws and can use my reaction to move up to my speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Stick on.
So
Blood baby.
I'm going to use my clockwork gauntlet. And it is
Boulder
a
boy
plus
needs those boots of blood.
5.
Waterboy does
that's
kind of
gonna
need
be
some
a-
get out boots.
22 to hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Tits.
That is going to be 12 points of bludgeoning damage, and I'm going to need a strength saving throw, please.
Fail.
That's pretty good.
17
on the dice.
That's way higher than it is. That's fine.
That's 23.
Okay, that's totally fine. And then, kind of as I am steadying myself, I am going to place a hand on the blue dragonhide belt, and I am going to use an action to regain up to 1d6 focus points.
Okay.
Roll a 6. You roll a 1.
I sure did.
That's the opposite of what I said.
Yeah. that's fine.
All right.
One
It
is
is
the opposite
Grolo's turn. It's on Grolo.
How happy are you going to be when the rest of the world is dead and you still have 500 hit points in the bank?
Like this.
What are you going to spend them on when everyone else has died?
Can you cast polymorph on me?
Thistle's gonna.
Yes, you
Yeah, I
can.
can. And Thistle's gonna find another party.
That's true.
We were only here so that he could get enough us strong enough to take us on the quest that you wanted. Yeah.
He is going to. He's just going to swing out with his big old club. He's going to swing.
Too far, baby.
I look bad.
He can move a little closer to you.
Oh, why?
Yeah, no, maybe he'll move. Yeah, he's gonna swing it shy. He's gonna come in behind. That is that was bad. A 12.
No.
Okay. Then he's gonna use his bolas on you, his Gorilla Bolos.
Golo bolo, baby.
Dex save from you, Thistle.
No.
Oh, I guess you fail.
18.
18, that's a success. So nothing happens. They go, and they swing by you as you manage to kind of dodge out of the way. And his turn is unsuccessful.
Oh my god, I only thought he had
Unsuccessful.
more than one. That I was like preparing to.
All right, it is Thistle's turn.
All right, how far am I from Jason to Growlook?
I would say 10, 15 feet, maybe.
Okay, I'm gonna move 5 feet further away, and then I'm gonna charge him.
Yeah, there's the combo.
Combo
Dying
wombo.
to do that.
Wombo, wombo, wombo.
Dying to
Come
do
on,
it.
baby.
That is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
That is
That reminds me of the thing that we did that one time.
So many dice.
Oh yeah.
He's been rearing for this Rhino Moose charge all day.
The ruse.
Remember when you tried to do it and he turned back into a man briefly?
Yeah. 36 points of damage.
It was worth the wait.
That's one of them secret sex numbers. Well, you got 60.
There's secret sex numbers?
Yeah, you've got 69, which is the one everyone knows. 96, which is its weird cousin, and then you've got the secret ones. Like
No, 96 is just when you go to bed.
No.
You go to bed having had an argument and you sleep back to back.
no, it's when you go scalp to ass.
Yeah, because you had a really bad argument.
Okay. Whoa. All right. It is Esper's turn.
Oh my goodness, I'm alive.
Yeah. How many levels of exhaustion do you have?
baby.
Dose.
Jeez.
I'm going to stand up using half of my 15 movement speed.
You only have
Wobbly.
15?
Because I've got 2 levels of exhaustion.
So sleepy.
Can I get to Dum Dum?
Can you move 7 feet?
Literally 5 feet.
Yes. Yeah.
Great.
Because he's big. He's
And he is
bigger than
he is
this-
within melee with
Shy. Yes.
Shy.
Yeah.
Let's stab him in the ass with a spear then.
Yes.
Fuck.
He's not expecting you to be moving.
Do I get advantage?
Yeah.
Is that great deception?
No, you just get sneak attack.
I think
19.
Esper and Shy probably have close to
19
the same
does
number of
hit,
hit points
yes.
at this point.
I have 10.
I have less than you.
Damage.
Okay, those are numbers.
Those are numbers.
I've seen numbers before, and that's what those are.
I know. I'd recognize them anywhere.
There are some of them that are just dots, though, which I'm not sure about.
17 points of damage.
Yeah. How do you kill this giant?
Yay!
Well, there she is.
I like, and I push the staff down to stand up, and I clock him. I take a page out of Shy's book. I clock him in the back of the knee to make him buckle, and then when he buckles, I just drive my spear straight down through the back of his head. And then as I pull it out, because it goes through the back of his skull into his windpipe. As I pull it out, the sound that he makes
Sucking
and sucks
sound.
out
Gout of
turns
blood.
into his spirit, which rushes over, and I cast Hex on the big guy. As his screaming soul gets sent to his friend.
All right. And this little dum dum is down.
And I'm the weird one.
Yes, I'll die on that hill.
All right. The kobolds are in the mine, and it is Mark's turn.
Yeah, all right, mate.
Do we need this big one anymore?
He's the scat.
The foresty one in the front?
This guy?
Like the forest
yeah,
piece.
Mark,
Once Mark
he's
moves-
45 feet away after he makes his 30 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
For ambiance.
I love it.
Oh no!
Set the scene.
Mark has been slowly fucking hog jogging over there. He just and that's just
No,
Almost there.
oh no! You haven't been spending points to make it so it doesn't look like you're casting spells.
That's true. He hasn't been.
So you have been going rather than just going.
Yeah. All right. Ooh.
After the fight. Mark, we heard you cast. Oh, how embarrassing.
Oh,
That wasn't me, I swear.
it's like someone stopping to walk to fart.
Booth laugh is best laugh.
It's canon now. Mark farts every time he casts a spell.
No, that would be a somatic component.
Only when you cast Subtle Spell do you not. That's why he started doing it.
He's so subconscious.
You know what? Casting magic is hard work, y'all.
You really gotta tense
I
and.
can't get the snapping thing. Fuck, dude. Yeah.
Who's on deck? Is it
Yeah.
Mary?
Okay. Mark is gonna take a
Mary.
page out of fucking
Mary's
Will
on.
Wax Sniv's play there.
Hell yeah.
And we're gonna take one of them beads off of his necklace, and now that he's close enough, he's just gonna fucking toss it. So as not to hit my friends, but just hit Johnny Big Big.
He loves getting hit.
I don't know that though. All I hear is a moose making sounds of pleasure, which I can't parse from regular moose sounds. I didn't grow up in the fucking woods like some of you. You know, what is one sound different from another?
No, that's the sound you made.
Oh, that's only a 5 on the dice, so he's gonna use his last legendary resistance.
Oh, bend it up,
Try
bend it
to
up.
Tooth.
D6?
Grit through those.
God
damn it.
It's 86 or 66? It's
Eight.
8. Oh, fuck. Dice. Yeah, we know what these numbers are. We've seen numbers before. Oh, those are not good numbers. It's fine.
They're pretty shit.
Those are pretty shit.
Why?
Those 4 dice equal 6. You idiot. You use the legendary resistance when I have bad dice skills. 18, 20, 23
that's also
reduced
not-
to...
11. No. Yeah. No.
12.
12.
Yeah.
All right.
12 points, and do I want to do something fun with a bonus action? Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Mind Sliver. Intelligence saving throw, please.
You're gonna hasten it.
I will, or I can
Here's
actually cast a spell. But I don't
Thing
know.
is,
Yeah, no, fuck it. I like Mind Sliver.
wait. There's
Yep.
really important wording here. You're not casting a spell.
I have...
It detonates. The item detonates, but it's not. You're not casting a spell using the item.
It's true.
No, I know,
So
but...
you can hasten a leveled spell.
Yeah, but I don't actually have anything juicy that is within 60 feet.
Psychic glance.
I have a thing where I don't like using the same spell twice, except for cantrips.
Okay.
That's my little
Yeah,
fun
that's-
sorcery
yeah.
thing.
His intelligence save was only 6.
Well, he's gonna take some damage, and if anyone wants to hurt this guy,
But that's super interesting about the Nexus Fireball is that a lot of items like you can cast this spell through that item, but this specifically.
Ooh,
you
I already
cannot.
called it. There was a spell that I could have used, but
That's
DeGrullo,
solid, though.
10 points of psychic damage, and he has 1d4 on his next.
Take us home.
Okay. Yeah, baby. Yeah. So it's Mark. And Mark is like fucking like waiting for the smoke to clear. Oh, he's still up. And like he sees the big boy, like, I'm like, oh, let me tee this up. And he's just like, I'm just gonna do a little bit in the back of the head. And he's just like, oh, there's just not that much in between the ears. Yeah. And so as like the fucking Jason DeGrollo here like shrugs off the fire, goes and you just see, and like one of his eyes just goes and it just goes fucking sideways.
Aneurysm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
A little bit of grey matter just leaking out the nose.
I will have the two of you make dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
Me as well.
I choose to.
No, I don't think he'd be falling this way.
I have advantage on dexterity saving throws
You can if you want.
because of my boots of blood.
Yeah.
No.
I fail.
With a 3 and a 5, I have a 12.
Okay, that's a failure.
14.
Okay, that is also a failure. As you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are restrained under the weight of this this creature.
Shai is flirting with unconsciousness.
Yeah,
I am
it's
like,
hard to breathe under this.
Nobody tell Mal.
I guess you were at 9.
I was and I am at now.
And we drop out of initiative.
I will buck this guy off me.
Okay, make a strength check or athletics check for me.
Plus my strength.
I'm gonna reach out and bardic.
That's cocked. Oh, you're gonna bardic me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Get this guy off me.
it's a natural 1.
You can't. As you your legs are in such a position you can't get any force underneath you, and you are still restrained.
I am gonna put. Miri is gonna come over and she's gonna put a 2nd level Cure Wounds into Shy, and that's +4, so that is 15.
Can I try again?
And then
try
I'm gonna put
disadvantage?
2 first levels into Esper.
Kill again, though. You may take more damage.
Okay. That is a 15.
Yes, you just managed to kind of
19.
roll yourself out. And
I was hoping to lift it so that they could get out as well.
they're on the other side, so you can go around and help them.
Yes, I
I'll
will-
allow
I
you
will
to
go
use the
around
help action. You can either roll.
I have a
both
+7
roll.
to my strength. So.
I am not proficient in strength.
Okay, so you can roll at advantage. Basically, you're pushing from underneath.
Guys,
All right, yeah. Okay.
let's just do it. You rolled.
25.
Yes, yeah, you managed to kind of lift it up enough that Shy and Esper are able
Kind
to
of like
crawl
push
out.
Esper out as well and just kind of crawl out behind, and I am just like on my back, just like listening. Does the ground rumbling at all? Does it sound like there's anything coming?
No, it's quite quiet.
What happened to that cart? Did it just fucking book it?
Yeah.
Great. One less problem. What do you want?
I get up.
Oh shit, sorry. What's up?
Should I go inside?
I think maybe just give it a second. Like,
All right.
how's everybody doing? You know, good?
I was like, and then I flick the blood down onto my boots. Yeah, I'm all right.
Because there's 100% kobolds in the mine. And I have heard that they can be kind of tricky.
That is Trap City down there.
The thing is that like, I'm not gonna be any good if we go in there and we fall down, we get down again. So it's either we take a rest here for a bit. I don't know. And Miri goes, like Miri has above board. Miri has some in the tank, but if we're gonna get through Trap City immediately,
You also see like one of Esper's pant legs are like ripped down the seam, and one of his ankles looks like fractured.
The question is, do we send the unbeatable mass just down the hole and just let him run amok a little?
or do we?
Because he was kind of shrugging off those giants. I do think that he could probably ruin
And
some
this
kobolds.
you only have for a little bit, right?
Yes, only for another 50-something minutes.
I have a teacher, do we have homework moment, but with polymorph, you lose your mind. You lose your mental
Yeah,
stats.
you don't retain your mental stats.
You are a Titanaville.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's different.
You're friendly to us. though.
Yeah, you're friendly to us, but this goes back to the meat.
But I mean, if he goes into my brain, I can still communicate basic ideas, right?
No, I can only communicate with people who I share a language with.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yo, Thistle,
Never mind then.
you want to go down the hole? What?
He's being really fucked up right now.
First he was all cool, he was like, I can be a bird, and now he's like, in character, as a moose. I
like,
don't
go
get
over and
New
can-
Thistle.
is there, like,
You
a
think it's the
scritchy
heart?
spot?
It's a bad influence.
It's mostly like there is a little bit of fur, but it's more kind of like almost
I know
like plates.
I
like,
kind of
yeah.
give them just like big rub, just like little rubs. I mean, we can go. I can go for a bit, but if I take a couple hits,
I also have an idea.
Wait a second, what am I thinking?
I'm gonna go towards Thistle and gesture like I'm gonna climb up on the back of the Thistle floor.
He would kind of go down so that.
Okay. I'm gonna climb up and then through my staff cast invisibility.
yeah, that's
I'm
good.
invisible on the back of this big moose.
Let me take a look without risking anything, you know? And I will, 1, 2, 3, 4.
If that's the case, Miri's gonna put another. Miri didn't get hit at all, so I'm gonna put another first level cure wounds into you and another
30
first
feet of
level
dark
to
vision,
me.
look in every direction. We're gonna send an arcane eye
Not bad.
down the fucking hole, and I do not fart because it's one of my psionic spells.
11 to each of us.
Amazing.
Gastropsionic.
I'm,
Your eye travels down.
Little eye comes out.
No, it's canon.
Anime?
It was a subtle spell.
yeah, so you don't smell it.
Silent but deadly. It travels.
I love you, Sean. I'm so sorry.
Sorry. You don't fart.
It's very cool.
It travels down
Not cool at
the
all.
tunnel.
It's imperceptible.
It travels down the tunnel about 60 feet and then gets to kind of a larger opening. And you can see there are other tunnels as well that kind of branch off that look like they've been caved in. And in the center of this large chamber, you can see a hole. It's probably about 60 feet across. And at the edge of the hole, going down in a spiral, is a narrow, almost stone staircase that goes down and down and down.
I'm relaying this as I see it. I think.
We gotta go.
Well, give it a second. This lasts a little while. I am going to cast. Ooh, does light? Who's got light? Mary, light, and can we throw a thing? Because it's 60
Go
feet
in?
I would like the eye to go in the
Yeah,
hole.
do you go in far enough to throw that thing?
Can any of us? Do any of us have a long bomb that we can hit this giant hole 60 feet in? No. No one's got a fucking
I also don't.
quarterback arm. Then no, we'll just send the eye down the hole.
All right, the eye travels down, 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 down. And that's where we're going to end it tonight.
Oh,
I think I just figured something out.
that's a chat water.
That's a chow water. That's paddling.
Holy bananas! What a jam-packed episode. There are now between 0 and 0 giants left for us to fight.
There could still be one
There's
out.
that fourth giant.
The mystical fourth giant. Thank you, everyone, so much. We are. You need to go to our Patreon, like right now.
Need to,
You need to
yeah.
type
Must.
exclamation point Patreon in the chat. And you need to go and follow us at our free tier because God Killer drops on Friday.
Start there.
Just start there. The first 3 episodes will drop weekly at Fridays at noon. Please go follow. There'll be stuff all over social media about it. Also, if you're headed to PAX, tell us about that. And we want to come see you at
On our
PAX.
Discord that you
Yeah, and join our Discord. Exclamation point Discord in the chat right now.
All free. You won't fall in love with us at all.
You'll fall in love with the characters. What was I going to say? Thank you to our fantastic sponsors, World Anvil, for sponsoring this wonderful month of episodes. You can type exclamation point Anvil in the chat and follow that link over and use the code Blackwater at checkout to get 51% off a premium subscription, as well as using the code that is in the chat description right now to upgrade to a Sage tier. So you want to go do that right now. Thank you to the wonderful folks at World Anvil for that. But until next time, put your thumbs out, babies. Go ahead.
If the giants brought his crew, bring the pain.
Touch
the goo!
Have a wonderful night, everyone. Love
y'all.
you. Bye.
If you're walking, you need to fart. Just